This is such a terrible idea. This is a terrible idea. We shouldn't be.
Most great ideas do start as terrible ones.
No, I don't think that's how that works. I don't think that's how that works at all.
I think that inspiration comes from unexpected places, and sometimes it's from what seems like a terrible idea, but it's actually, in retrospect, in hindsight, which is 2020, a great idea.
Yeah, enough word salad will justify whatever you just said.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we decided this a while ago. I'm looking back, it still don't seem like a good idea.
It isn't.
Listen,
the only reason why I'm here is so we don't get caught.
How did you convince me to be here?
Because you gotta go with the flow. It's like, I mean, in Jim's time, it'd be called a classic flim flam. But like you said, enough word salad justifies most things. But that doesn't mean that it's not justifiable.
I feel like B&E isn't usually justifiable. And Alder calls me the goddamn thief.
Bring it down. It can't be loud here.
Okay.
Hey, don't die.
Turn it down.
Oh, thank you so much, Catsi. That is just, I will take that to heart.
Was the advice don't die?
Yeah, that's exactly what the advice was.
Fantastic advice.
Thanks, Akachi. Okay, listen.
I think it's... All right, go ahead. What's the plan?
I've been to this building before, you know, like not a lot, but you know, I've done, you know, a contracted job here or two.
I thought Harry was a criminal.
I've done that in the lab.
I'm not.
You used to work here.
People.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
That's right.
It might be hard to believe, but I do in fact work with the authorities most of the time. Okay, so it's easy. You only speak when spoken to. You stick together. You follow my instructions. And whatever you do, don't do anything.
Sledge on that pole a couple of times would probably take care of it. You guys moved?
Yes, we did. We had URM.
Well, I've got it here. There's somebody nearby. If they ever found out.
Well, now I reckon I ought to tell you a story about a little office that handles things nobody else will. You know, a supernatural, super unnatural, hauntings, hexes. The whole list is rather long, and we don't have near enough daylight for that. What you need to know is this. Ain't no script here. We make it up as we go. Music, sounds, etc. It's all produced for you live, like magic. And it being a scary story and all, I'm assuming it will have all the things scary stories do. But I'm just guessing here, because of it being improvised and all. Alls I know is with this cast, well, it's probably gonna be brutal, violent, and have enough moral decay to make our therapists quit. You got one of those, right? Good. So use your brain, okay? It's gonna be scary, strange, and dumb as hell. Oh, f*** off, you.
Fucking stupid. We can't do that.
I got to agree. That's a very bad idea.
Actually, same though.
At tout, Brute.
I liked it.
Thank you, Alder.
Yeah, I
That's
feel
a reason for us not to do it,
That
honestly.
That might be an alarm bell, but I'm gonna push through it. I think I'm gonna take the supportive energy and push forward.
Listen, if you want to get something like with a powerful reward, you can't do it by playing it safe all the time, always. You know, it's gonna have more oomph if you have a little bit of risk in there. This plan has a lot of risk.
Yeah, a lot of risk for a little reward. I'm sure there's a better way to go about this.
Oh, okay, I'm all ears, Jim.
I'm just saying, we don't have to break in necessarily. Isn't there a way to do this, I don't know, through proper channels?
Okay, is there a way? Where is the metaphor, Jim, in the proper channels of capturing a very scary entity on the other side of our office? Because I don't think there is one.
Give me a Mark Twain book, I'll find it in about an hour, 2.
Well, okay,
You'll find the metaphor.
I'm interested, yeah. So let's just see what you come up with. I'm sure there's a Mark Twain book. Hold on, I'll go.
Well, I'm not going to read now. I got
Well, that'll keep her busy
Stuff
for a
all
few
over
minutes.
What kind you get?
No. Okay, you're not going to read now. But what I'm saying is there's more metaphor in the idea of we're trying not to be seen or caught by the thing in the other room. And so we're going to sneak in somewhere, take something without getting caught. It's just going to add that flavor of the magic. It's like adding spice to a cooking.
Yeah.
Speaking of spice, these pork rinds are quite hot. Whew,
Are they hot or spicy?
delicious. Spicy. Well, that would
Okay.
be very weird if they were warm.
No, hot like there's a hot spice and then there's a spice. They're two different feelings.
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
no, they're
tongue.
hot, like spicy hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like cinnamon, spicy like cinnamon, or pepper.
Okay.
Or pepperoni.
Okay.
Cinnamon
I like
pork
that.
rinds doesn't sound right to me.
Well, no, this
I wouldn't
isn't
describe
cinnamon.
pepperoni as spicy.
Oh, they haven't bred those.
Well,
crazy
I mean,
peppers
everybody has
from
their
these wings.
tolerance.
Where did you get those, Jim? What kind are they?
It just says stupid hot. I don't know. I pulled them out of the drawer.
Oh, okay. From the office here.
These are office generated.
Yeah,
Piping
they had
hot
some
pork
truffle here.
rinds.
They got truffle.
Why are you assholes eating chips?
It's about lunch. Yeah.
What does stupid
I
stand
think.
for? It looks like it's an acronym as well. It's S.T.U.P.I.D. What does it stand for?
Delicious, as far as I'm concerned. Anyways, enough about the... It doesn't always have to be a metaphor. I mean, think about the principle of it, right? Stealing is wrong. We should probably go about this in a way that's more... I mean, I don't know how we describe it, but couldn't you just borrow it and just never return? Well, I guess that's stealing.
That's stealing too. I
Now,
just mean,
listen, if you're-
this is
if you're
really important, right? Sorry, Gus. This is really important. And if we want it to work, we should do everything we can to make the meal delicious. Or the universe to decide that it wants to let us have our way. You know what I'm saying?
We making the universe delicious?
Yes, Jim. That's exactly
That
what
is-
we're doing.
That is a really roundabout way of describing what we do effectively. Yeah.
Okay, well, I have another question, and this is partially me trying to convince you not to do this, but also just a general curiosity. If we break the law doing this,
Yes.
would the universe, I don't know, send their own forms of law enforcement after us?
Are we breaking the laws of the universe or the laws of man that have been thrust
I mean, last
upon
time I
us?
checked, we were
Good
in
point.
man is in the universe, and if we're using metaphors, why does capturing
If
human
we're not
monster
perverting
match
laws
a monster?
of nature, if we're not perverting laws of nature, and in fact our job is to, correct mistakes in the natural flow of things,
Yep.
then we're not breaking any laws that I particularly care about. Just the ones that
Okay,
can put
so
you in a
that's the
prison.
thing. Okay, so I'm just trying to see, where does the metaphor end? Because we're using a glass that saw a human monster,
Yeah.
and that's enough to make obviously see and not be seen by a monster.
Well, we don't
So
know
if we're
if
breaking
it's
the
enough.
laws of mankind,
Right.
why does the metaphor stop there and not it count as us breaking the law of the universe and the law enforcement of man representing the law enforcement of the universe? Where does the metaphor end?
Well, why would breaking the law have anything to do with this magic? this entrapment or this visibility is my
I mean, more the
question.
consequences of it. If the outcome of what we're going to do is affected by how we do this, then why won't further consequences of this be affected by how we do this?
Like if
Well,
you
I mean,
get,
also think
if
about
you
it
get
this way.
caught. Yeah.
Think about it this way. If one of us gets captured, I mean, if I get caught and they pull up my record, they're going to find out that this 30-something-year-old still looks 30-something-year-old, and the record shows like I'm 90 or 100. Maybe I'll still be alive.
Yeah, if you
maybe
use
not.
Probably arrest you for fraud, yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
If you use your full real name, sure. Why don't you use a made up one or something? Or here's an idea: flash your badge if you get caught. See
Yeah,
what
that's-
happens. I've never had a problem. Although
That's my plan.
Here's the thing: if you get caught and you have to flash your badge or you have to get out of it, then I don't think we can use the piece that you stole because it won't be as powerful.
Oh, I see.
Or we can
Okay.
use it, but it just won't be as oomphy, you know?
Well, can we use it to get into the building under one pretext and then continue with the original plan? Does that do you know what I mean? Like,
I
we
mean,
get in the
that's
front
up to
door
that's
with
up
the-
to you.
with the
That's up
badge
to you.
flash.
I mean, I don't. I
Okay.
mean, technically that's deception, but you were seen. Like for me, if it were me, I would try to go in there with some magic that made me like invisible, and then because I don't want to be seen the whole time, because then I'm going to use that item to then not be seen again. You know, like that.
Okay, very, very potent, very relevant.
Yeah.
So, if some of us are doing distraction work with or without badges, and someone else is sneaking, skulking, lurking in the dark,
Yeah.
and procures this item,
Procures, he says. Procures.
and it could be returned at a later date if it so happens that it should be.
Yeah,
you know?
you could
And
just
because
be
of the
borrowing it. Although,
because of the shh,
I thought you
almost
just
got
said borrowing without returning is stealing.
Well, if we do return it, and the way that timey-wimey stuff works, we could return it pretty much like the day after we borrow it. So it's sort of like,
here's the
Oh,
thing.
now we're in the bargaining phase.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though, is that if we use it successfully to witness this horrific creature and we imbue it with magic and it does successfully, then we wouldn't want to just return it to the precinct where anyone could stumble across it and then use it,
I want to use it again.
or accidental things could happen, you know?
So we are committing to stealing it.
I think that we should, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're not
all-
liberating it,
you
Jim.
all
We're
are
liberating
committed
it.
to stealing.
Morally reprehensible.
we're not
Horribly-
stealing medicine for children. We're not
It's
stealing.
stealing.
Yeah.
I personally don't care that we're stealing. I care where we're going and the people we're stealing from. They don't give a shit.
That right there.
If a man steals a loaf of bread to feed his family,
Oh, it's like
cetera.
that. It's like that
Don't
testimonial.
you quote Les Miserables.
you know, wait, you know what? We don't have time to unpack that. That's incredible. I'll definitely circle back to that one.
Oh, it's like
We're not
that thing, that sermon that comes up on the telly sometimes, where it's like, you wouldn't steal a car. You wouldn't.
You
The
lost me there.
sermon?
You mean you
Yeah.
wouldn't download a car?
That's right.
Yeah. I think I would,
Something
though.
like that. I don't know what download
would if I
means.
could.
Otherwise, I
Yeah.
would maybe
Well, how
have
else
more.
would you unload it?
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's just very ominous.
Could upload.
Yeah. And then it ends
we are not
with like
stealing
pirates.
vital
Yes.
vital supplies. This isn't something that leads to someone's death or demise. This is something sitting in a lockup collecting dust like it has been for nearly a decade.
Yeah, you know what else is weird?
More decades for you guys, like even longer for
Yeah,
More
it's-
bargaining, more justifying. Can we
Okay,
just
hold on.
realize that what we're doing is wrong?
Yes.
Morally
it is.
It's stealing.
It is
Are we
wrong. It
committing
is
to it?
stealing. It is morally reprehensible. But at what point, Jim, do we go, it's for the greater good?
Oh, don't you get me started on that.
Well, I am getting you started
That's a
because
whole
it's to
can
trap
of
a
worms.
monster. It's to trap a very scary, terrifying monster that wants to kill us and everything that knows about it. We definitely shouldn't return it if we take it. It's bad.
I'm up for an exchange.
Or we leave something in place. We just,
we leave
put
something
like a
of
crisp
equal
fiver.
or relevant, relevant value, something
Oh.
that.
Okay.
How about this? Equivalent exchange. How about that? We put
Okay.
something in there that is the equivalent value of what we've taken, and I'd feel a little better.
Now, do you mean like a literal, like one-to-one, just like swapsies? Just like of
Doesn't
like the
have to
same.
necessarily be the exact same thing, but something of the equivalent value.
I don't know how to value this object.
Yeah, the question is,
Other
is it a cosmic value or a...
Yeah,
do you
yeah,
just mean
that's
that-
what I mean. Is it monetary or cosmic value? Because I
a good
think
question.
cosmic debt-wise, we're in the clear. If you're talking about the actual act of stealing, a piece of equipment, then that's a monetary, theoretically.
I have an idea. What if we just replace
Oh.
it with a better, more modern camera?
They'd love that. I'm sure. No.
Jim's
no
happy?
questions.
There you go.
If you get
I'm
caught,
fine with
you
that.
can just say you were stealing the old one and giving them the new one.
And they'd love that. They'd
The
believe all of
strangest
that.
cat burglar. The
And
strangest
that's
thing.
and that in
Robin Hood.
theory is when you'd flash the badge. If you got
Yeah.
caught at that point, that's when you would do the
You would- you
you'd
we
mull
could
it over
say,
then,
badge.
yeah.
don't worry, we're dumb.
Yeah,
We just need to use this, but we're giving you something in return.
yeah, that
Yeah.
would probably work.
You
If you're
you
lucky.
flash the badge, you say I work for a 3-letter agency, you know the one, and I have to take this, but don't worry, it'll be like it never left.
Yeah.
I'm not going.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Well, when you come up with a cool heist, I'll support you unequivocally.
Why are we doing
Please
heists?
don't.
Why are we
Actually,
committing
if I can't-
crimes?
If I
We shouldn't be
if I said-
committing crimes.
Okay.
if I ever suggest a heist, don't support me. Tell me not to. Actually,
Oh,
That's
that's going to
way-
come and
thank
bite you in
guys.
the ass in like 10 episodes. However, right now,
Don't-
what's our alternative then if we're not going to... Okay? I'm open to not stealing a thing. It was just the first idea that came to mind in terms of something that would be very helpful for us to less work on our end. And for those listening, that translates to less mechanical stuff on our end to try to make this work. I'm trying to get us shifts in our favor, right? I'm trying to shift the odds in our favor by making sure we got something that's witnessed a human monster, and also you guys didn't get caught so you weren't seen. So then when we use it against the monster, he's not going to see us, that kind of stuff. But I'm open to other ideas, like what else is there? Let's go. Think tank, brainstorm.
I don't know.
Think on an
Can I
empty
have one of
stomach.
those?
The anonymity of mask
Very hot.
come
Okay.
to mind.
There you go.
When you're wearing a mask, I can see you. You can't see me.
So voyeurism.
That's what a two-way mirror is, Gus. You're watching someone
That's
that.
hot.
Maybe,
Isn't
might be,
voyeurism the act of taking pleasure in watching somebody else?
The idea of a voyeur's mask
Still hot.
is time
You're a
honored,
little hot.
really.
I just meant a normal mask.
But I mean, in the context of it applying to the circumstance we're talking about, we're talking about something that allows you to observe without being identified or seen.
a disguise.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
man.
that's all that
Guy
is.
a mask. A
politician.
I don't
masquerade
know if I
mask.
can have another one of those, but that was good.
Ooh, yeah, it's a little spicy.
Yeah. So where we land, what are we doing?
I think, again, this is just my thoughts, if we have an equivalent exchange, I'm fine with that.
Okay, hold on
It
though.
doesn't have to necessarily be the same product, just an equivalent exchange of some sort, or there's an exchange or they know of an exchange. I just don't feel like, and as much as you disagree, that this agency should go on committing crimes, cosmic or the law of man, apply. At least that's how I feel. And if you want to do it, then fine, but I'll be washing my hands of it, but I will endeavor to ensure your safety if you end up doing it, but I don't condone it.
I don't care about stealing. If we ever need to steal, that's fine. I don't want to be shot at by police is really my main thing. They're very trigger happy in my experience. I'd like not to, incite that any further.
Yeah, that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah, that's very
might add.
reasonable. Both those things are reasonable.
Oh, I'm sweating. That's some hot
That was.
pork rinds.
Yeah. It was not cinnamon.
Give me
I
that.
can
It
barely
can't be
feel
that
my
hot.
tongue. Yeah, try it.
Here. Oh, you don't have some. Here
It's
you go.
from the
Yeah,
office,
fine.
so we may be being punished. Just to throw that out there. Yep.
What?
It's not that. This is mild at most.
How dare you? Give it a
Oh
second.
boy. I'll take I usually do 2 cracks of pepper on my eggs. 3 is pushing it, but it's like 4.
Okay, yeah.
Harry, where do you stand on this philosophically, out of curiosity?
Yeah, Harry.
Listen,
We're all real curious where you stand on the act of stealing.
Yeah.
For the
Seeing
record-
as you're an
for the record-
ex-criminal, how do you feel about it?
when you're framed for something, you tend not to be terribly happy about being framed about it. I'm not terribly keen on going into a precinct and taking something from them because I was put into a precinct without taking anything from nobody. You give me this face, and yet you're so keen on breaking in and stealing from cops. I don't think you have any.
Who's we?
I
Who's
said
we?
I'm not.
involved.
Right
He's
on,
looking
man.
at me. He's looking at me because I make a face every time he says he's innocent. Now, listen,
Which is violent, by the way. That's aggressive.
is okay. I'm not saying I'm all for the stealing. I'm just saying, big scary monster in there, office slowly dying. We need to do something. That to me has the strongest metaphor. And do I think it's worth it? I do.
I
For
didn't disagree
someone,
with that
for
either.
some
I
precinct
just
to
don't want
miss
to
a
answer
camera that they
leading
haven't touched in
questions.
20 years, who cares?
Well, we're going to a cop shop. Leading questions is pretty much the order of the day.
I
I'm
do
very
think,
aware.
I do think we need to decide which one it is that we're taking if we are doing that. Otherwise, I'm open to other ideas. I just can't think of anything, especially now that I'm hyper focused on this one thought, of
Yeah, that's
anything else that'll
unfortunately-
do it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my issue now, too.
I also think that the two-way or the one-way mirror or whatever, that's probably more powerful than the lens, maybe, but both would be ideal. But I don't know how you're going to steal just a perfect circle of a one-way mirror. I don't know how you're going to get that. That's
It has
going to
to be
require
perfect. You
magic.
just chip off a piece or whatnot.
How do you do that? Doesn't the whole glass break?
No,
Pretty sure
if you-
it's built not to
yeah.
break. It's flexible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right?
How are
think
you
so.
going
It's
to...
just
To
the-
break, it'd be pretty useless in a place used to
Yeah,
interrogate
something
someone
like
by the
box
criminals.
cutter or something.
Golly
get a
gee.
line in it, snap a piece off.
I don't think a box cutter...
Flexible glass, you say? Golly. Sort of
I mean, at that
material they
point, you
working
should
with
just
in the future.
I would just shatter the mirror and just take a shard, like a big chunk. Of it at that
That'll
point.
work. But that's...
Yeah, I'm definitely not going.
Yeah, that-
same.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not saying I'd do that. I'm not saying I wouldn't do that. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying if I was
Yeah,
to
I'm not
accomplish the
convinced.
task, that's how I would do.
Yeah.
I'm an inherently trustworthy person. Why won't you just go with me on this?
Okay, are there
You
any
saying
other
that
thoughts?
made it harder to trust you.
I agree.
I mean, I loved the idea of the mirror room. We could go to a carnival, go to a mirror house. That.
I definitely have a glass cutter. I have a glass cutter toolkit. I can, if I just go home, I can grab it
You
from
have a
my
glass
home.
cutter. You have a glass cutter.
Yes.
Okay.
I work with machinery and glass. Sometimes it's involved with machinery. Yes, I work with glass.
Okay.
I can grab that. Would that stop you all from shattering the glass in the middle of a
I don't
building
want to
full of
shatter no
police
glass, so
officers?
that sounds great.
Okay. I'll go get my...
Isn't that bad luck? Anyways, if we do that.
Shattering, yeah, supposedly. So if you just cut it intentionally, then it's no longer shattered.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Not a broken mirror, it's an altered mirror.
Okay. And then, we can create some kind of like, camera obscura-esque device ourselves using...
We could also tie Barkley Oglethorpe to like a tree, and then we could maybe bounce some light off of him because he catches and witnesses monsters, right? There's metaphor there.
Why
Wait,
do
so
we
you're
have
trying
to
make a
tie him to a
periscope?
tree?
Yeah, why can't we just ask Barkley to help us?
No. I mean, we can, but we need an object, right? We can't leave Barkley tied to the door. We need Barkley to witness something while holding something, and then we use that object, like a glass or
But
a
why
mirror.
do we tie him to a tree?
Why do we tie
you
him
started
to a
with
tree?
tying him to a tree now.
Sorry, that was the part that
Hold
you lost
on.
us, I think, was the tying Barkley to a tree part.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what I'm
because
saying. We
there's
just
the-
ask
there's-
Barkley to hold it.
Well, because
Other than
I was
Bark and
gonna,
Barkley
hold on,
sounding kinda similar.
I was gonna say
Or maybe
we.
him being into it?
Are we going back to the voyeurism now?
No, I was saying.
Whoa, whoa.
I was saying we tie him to a tree because then I was going to go into maybe we have a bear chasing him or coming towards him because there's the risk of seeing the monster and the potential to die. But then we save him.
Okay, so
Is this something he agrees to, or are we
I
going
think
to
we need
kidnap him, tie him to a tree, and have
Okay.
a bear chase after
I
him?
wouldn't-
Metaphors here.
Okay, metaphors. I would never kidnap him. Of course, he would be down to do that. I think. But
Why
I'm just
tie him to a
spitballing.
tree?
I don't. Well, because there's the risk. He can't get out. Right. Same as
Can we-
the.
can we-
Hold on. I think you're fundamentally misunderstanding a point of magic. We got to recreate what we're trying to do here. So tying him to a tree is important because guess who else is stuck and can't go anywhere? You
Us?
see what I'm
Oh,
saying?
all right. Us? Okay. I'm sure he'll be happy to hear about this plan.
Yeah, I don't think he will.
I just have a personal objection to using any of us as live bait. I just think that we should just make a rule that we don't do that. That's all. That's all. I just as a broad spectrum ruling, I would prefer it if we didn't use any of ourselves or our friends as live bait. That's just
You people are impossible to please. I agree that we shouldn't use each other as life bait. I agree that stealing is bad, but we've got a problem in that closet over there that needs dealing with. What's I don't hear y'all coming up with any other ideas other than stealing mirrors and lenses and tying people to trees. What's
no, that was you.
That was your idea.
That's what I'm saying. I'm the only one giving ideas. Where are the other ones? If you
Lens
have a better idea, let's hear it.
We had them and they got vetoed because there wasn't enough metaphor.
Okay. Our options are stealing
All right.
a camera or stealing a piece of a mirror. That's pretty much it. The theft
Technically,
is-
both
is-
would be better.
All right.
we can steal both. We can have two simultaneous heists in the same building.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. That's fine with me. That's us hedging our bets. That's us doing our due diligence.
Yep.
I can give you my toolkit so you can do, cut the glass and safely disconnect the cameras. But I'm saying, I'm not budging on that.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine. You've broken my heart.
I think we should leave money behind to pay for the damages done. Those are taxpayers' money that's going towards those precincts. It would not be fair.
Yeah, that's the part that doesn't bother me nothing.
Well,
They're
okay.
insured,
It
so they're
might not.
already,
It might not bother you, but it bothers me. I'll be. Well, I don't have any money. Otherwise, I'd front the cost. You see. I
Part of me
might
that
have
doesn't
a-
believe that.
What? That I don't have any money?
No, I believe that.
That I wouldn't front the cost.
Because you'd want to put it somewhere else.
Where would I want to
Okay.
put it?
Don't
What are
worry,
you
we can talk about
insinuating? What are you insinuating? That I'd want to gamble it. Is that it?
Okay, well,
Yeah,
let's not get
actually,
into,
that's
let's,
exactly
you know
it.
what? We don't have to go to personal attacks today. We can. We're
My
all good.
character is attacked
Everything's-
every time I step in here, I feel.
And you know what? That's something you should discuss with Alder in private, I think, at this
I
point.
feel like I have, actually. multiple times now.
Look, if it's about
I'm
the
being
fact that I
testy.
called
That's
you
on
an
me. I
ex-con,
apologize. Jim, I apologize. That was on me. That was low blow.
that's all right. You are forgiven.
All right. Am I a person who's willing to steal against the laws of man in pursuit of preserving the laws of the universe? Yes, 100%. I'm completely fine with that deal. Doesn't bother me. The concept of personal property, not that huge a thing for me, okay? Not in my book, okay? So I'm cool with doing this. You don't have to do it. I can run solo. It's fine. You may never see me or hear from me again, and you'll carry that weight for the rest of your lives, but I'm willing to do that.
Whenever someone
You
does
really
that,
are something.
Yeah, like if you hadn't said that, maybe I would have carried the weight. But now that you said it, I don't think I'd feel bad.
Remind me of my mother sometimes.
Whoa. Whoa.
That
That's a
unbearable
different-
guilt.
I'll
That's a
unpack
whole.
that
It's a
later.
whole other thing. Don't worry about it. Look, if you want me to come along to make sure you're safe, I'll do that. Do I agree? No.
I don't disagree that it's probably the best choice of terrible choices. Because we do have, it's a rock and a hard place. I just don't,
That's
I don't
us,
mind.
baby. That's us, the best of the worst. The
What-
best of the worst, that's us.
What if we leave him a bag of chips? Huh?
Sure. You know,
That's equivalent. Sure.
From
Okay,
from
well,
the
I'll
office?
leave him some pork rinds.
Before they
With my
start calling us
DNA
the
all
pork
over it.
rind cat burglars, is there a... I don't know a way to monetarily reimburse this police department for the destruction of a
I think,
mirror.
I think leaving some pork rinds for the pigs is just fine.
All right,
Whoa.
well.
I kind of like that. Yeah, no, I'm actually fine with that. I'm still not going, but I am fine with that.
Metaphors.
All right.
I think some money would do, though.
Well, I don't know where to get a wad of cash that is, sized
Maybe it's
in
in-
the correct amount of thousands for.
Maybe it's
this
in the
mirror,
drawer
so-
for where you got your chips, Jim.
Well, that is right. I mean, I do have chips. I could exchange these chips for cash, couldn't I?
No,
You don't think so?
Oh, you
I
meant
don't.
The pork rinds?
no?
I don't think
No,
that you can't.
the chips that I got from the devil's dividend,
Oh,
not
that.
the pork,
I thought-
not the pork rind.
Casino.
I was
The
wondering
casino
where you were
chips.
going with that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
pork rind.
We need better segues sometimes, I feel.
That's not on me. That one's not on me. Okay. You're physically holding chips in front of me.
All right. To be fair, no, I agree. I do have, let's see, 6,400 chips.
Oh.
I'm cooking here.
Okay.
I think there might be something to Jim being unwilling to break the laws of man and the laws of the universe. Like, if we do this in a way in which we don't break the laws of man or the laws of universe, then can we bind this creature by the laws of man? Maybe we can use it to trap him. If we ourselves, because it goes the same way, right? You're right, Akachi. Where does the metaphor end? Well, if there is metaphor in risk and, recreating, tying him to a tree and all that, maybe there's metaphor in, instead of just observation, we're trying to trap it in something.
Like a Pokeball.
Yeah. Which we know Akachi
What?
has magic to kind of sort of do. Like transference. So maybe we shift this a little bit and we get an object that we can take with it, obeying all the laws or what have you, and we use it to trap it. Because then it won't
if
be
it's
able to break it.
Camera, blank film. Taking a picture, storing it in there, sealing the container.
I guess capturing an image and capturing an entity. There's some.
There's a lot of media metaphor and all that. Even some cultures.
That's
I
why
know
I
what
thought,
you'd have to do. You'd have to convince them to give it to you or sell it to you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yep. You'd have to
And
go
if
in
the
there
worst
and
they
you-
can say is no, the
Yeah.
absolute worst thing they can say is no, and you look like that guy who stole a week ago, come over here. I got questions for you.
I'm glad that you put that out into the
Little
universe.
levity,
Thank you, Jim.
little levity, little levity. Yeah. Okay. Let's hope that doesn't happen. That somebody
Yeah.
doesn't miraculously look like the mugshot of somebody who robbed a convenience store or a bank. God forbid.
What wins
Why do I
would
feel
be
like
another
it's-
question. Because if it's
I don't
close to
feel like it's
mine,
foreshadowed.
that's just a bad idea. Because then I should not go.
well, I only know of its location in something closer to mine. I mean,
Oh,
I
that's
could
fine,
do-
man.
It's like a window of 87 to 95. It might be there in
Okay.
96.
Yeah, then that I wouldn't worry about it from me then. Yeah, it's just fine.
'Cause if anything happens to it after that point, I really don't know. But feasibly, I know of its presence, the camera that is.
So, walk me through how this magic changes now if we do it this way.
We do it.
Asking for it effectively.
Yeah, trying to convince them to give it to you. Where's the metaphor in that tying into what we're doing?
Well,
we're restricted by the laws, so they'll be restricted by laws of man, which I think we all are. Kind of look at order, or
What do you mean?
mankind. So if we are restricted by that, would that carry over to this creature and restrict them to the laws of mankind? When we
we'd
observe
have
this
to
thing?
do some sort of invocation. You're going to have to write a spell. But yeah, essentially you'd want to like belt out, you are now bound by the laws of man, as are we, or as were we, or whatever. Make it sound.
And if we talk our ways into having this thing sold to us, then maybe this creature would have to. That's the only way for the creature to leave as well.
We can write him up for trespassing. Put a restraining order against him.
Okay, now this restraint, that is clever.
This is getting good. This
That
is getting
is
good and
good.
very clever.
But I guess probably maybe not a restraining order, because the restraining order stops him from coming near us, and we're trying to keep it in one place.
But what if we twist it and say restraining order for anyone who knows you? We reverse it. Now, the
Or
thing
we
that
can
it
put it under
hunts,
house
it
arrest.
can't, house arrest. Well, we don't want to leave it in the office,
Yeah, we
right?
don't want to leave them here.
We
Or
got to
we can
get
put
it
it
out
in
of
a
here.
different place,
Yeah.
somewhere else.
But I like the idea that anyone who knows you has a restraining order on you.
Yeah,
So it would effectively counter its own magic.
that's right.
So turning the mirror inwards. That
Okay,
kind of vibe.
so we still need a mirror then, right? Because
Okay.
we're reflecting it back.
Okay.
Mirror or
Okay.
camera, they take photos of, mug shots and
The
whatnot.
camera's
for people.
probably. I think the camera. The fact that I was trying to tell you guys to go in and steal it, and you stood your ground. We got to go get this camera, but you got to do it the right way. You got to convince them somehow to just give it to you, or. And I don't think you can lie. I think you have to tell them the truth. So good luck with that.
Oh boy.
Well,
Yeah.
that would be helpful for you to be around, Jim, then.
Yep.
I'll tell them the absolute truth, and then they'll be like, "Well, sir, we got that all down. You're from a magical office dimension, and you need this to trap a monster." I'm gonna have to come up with something that's still the truth, but not as,
Yeah. He's right.
far-fetched.
Well, the context of the camera is that it was used to record a confession from a killer. That's the context of it.
Yeah.
The detective that extracted the confession, is that the person we can ask for help
Maybe if you.
in that sense?
Yeah. If you.
Since they work there, wouldn't they have access to that camera if we go to them asking for help? Could sneak us in, grab the camera, we be on our way?
Or just bring us the camera themselves.
Could do that, but I have a feeling that we need to be there, otherwise it won't work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Because there's
for
a
sure.
risk involved, right? Risk versus reward. If there's no risk, there's no reward. So,
But if you have the blessing from a person that was involved in why this object is relevant in the first place, is that enough of a... Is that a blessing from someone
Yeah.
involved in the process? Does that someone who has caught
Somebody-
a monster
yeah.
before helping us catch another monster, is that the fulfillment of
Yeah, I think
of
that's
that?
pretty good, actually. Here's the thing. There's like a million different ways to do one single magical thing, and we don't know. You're basically making a deal with some merchant somewhere, an exchange, and you just got to hope that you're paying enough. So, honestly, just the camera by itself could be enough. I don't know. But I like to just double, triple check and tilt the odds in my favor as best I can. So I think y'all have it right. Okay? Where the hell did you get that? Was that in the drawer?
no, I just pulled it out of my pocket. Well,
Do you have another one of those?
no, just the one.
That's a $1 bill? That's probably important.
Yep.
Keep that. You probably need that that's Kismet. You probably need that for this specific mission.
Huh. All right.
All right. So Akachi and I are going to stay here. You three are gonna go get this thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Whence?
So,
We're going. When is it?
well, if you want like the height of when this has happened, it would be like late 80s. It'd be
Late 80s. So from your whence then, Gus, right? And then
Well, I'm 90.
Back-
I'm 95.
no,
so-
that's when your whence is like, because we might not all be from the
yes,
same
sorry.
whence.
My
Yeah.
whence,
Yeah.
but not necessarily my when. Yes,
Yeah.
no, 100%.
So, but back 10 years or so.
88 would be after the arrest and the very public, like media circus that happened around it.
Okay.
So,
You got a watch you can
detective
wind
is-
back like 9 times.
yeah, I can wind back a watch.
Okay. Again, just trying to increase the odds that the door opens to where we needed to go. The office could use as much of our help as we can give it at this point, I think.
Oh, I can do that. That's fine.
Okay. Y'all ready?
And I just want to clarify, our mission is to talk to this guy
Yep.
and come clean to him specifically and beseech him to help us with this.
Do you know the guy's name?
Detective Langden.
Perfect.
So you don't need my
you know.
toolkit?
Well,
Like I said, I'm not against helping you steal stuff. I'm against putting myself in a line of fire.
no, I get it.
Yeah, so
I'd say-
I have no qualms with this. You can have my toolkit. Worst, like,
I guess we have to make the decision as a group right now if we're going to steal the mirror, but ask
I
for the
think it
camera.
depends
or-
on if we're left unattended and someone could zip off, grab it, and come back in time.
Oh, I can
I
zip.
just more assumed if it doesn't work, if you're
Here's the
convinced it
thing.
doesn't work, you go with the.
That's where the risk is. So in plan A, the risk was the risk of getting caught. In this plan, the risk is that you're willing to break your conviction. So you can't be. There can be no plan B.
Okay.
Okay,
Right?
so either toolkit on me.
Morals being super inconvenient for battling primal forces of the universe.
Or convenient, depending on if you pull it off.
I guess we'll see.
Okay.
Good luck.
Okay.
Well, I would suggest you guys bring things from the office, but you can't.
Nope.
Is there anything you want to grab from around here other than that dollar that Jim just found?
Yeah, I mean, I've got this. That's about it.
It's
Sure,
still
that'll come in
broken, but I have, and I pull open my drawer, and you'll see the crucifix was radiating this acrid aura. I haven't had a chance to really fix it, but I don't know. Again, worst case scenario sort of thing. But again, you don't have to. I think it'll be fine to just keep here as well.
Yeah.
I can't imagine using that. I can't imagine any scenario in which I use that. So,
Fair. Yeah.
I
Yeah, I
can't.
got
unless
my
the
book. I got
detective's a
Snake Eyes.
vampire.
I think I'm probably
Y'all are good to go?
good as we can be for the
Yeah.
terrible choices we're making.
All right. Well, let's do it then.
Well, let's hope we don't, but we'll see what happens.
Okay.
That'd be you, Gus. And I point to you, Gus, to gesture towards the door and make your roll.
all right, I'm gonna focus on, let's say, 1989.
Okay.
I'm going to wind my watch back, as instructed.
When you focus on 89, what are you focusing? What are you imagining? Are you imagining a moment where you were where you were?
I'm imagining me like reading like lurid tabloid articles about this case that
Oh,
were
wow,
published
okay.
around that time.
Okay.
Which is stuff with, it was one of those things where the media circus picks it up, and like everyone's trying to like coin the nickname for like this serial killer. So like it's that kind of media circus. So people like referring to them as like the handycam killer or the archive killer, that sort of thing. And then it's turned into like a hero story moment that we don't know how the actual detective feels about it, but it was very much like, I'm this guy. This is the guy that like broke him down. Like that sort of like fame, infamy cross section. So I'm thinking about these old like clippings and articles that are somewhere back in the office where I worked.
Okay. Fantastic. Let's do it then. Make your roll, my dear.
All right. And what role would that be, pray tell?
Oh, we're going to do your magic, whatever your magic stat is. And then you get your bonus for imagining. Plus you get winding the watch back. If you've got a third one, you can have 15 shift. But right now you got 10.
What would the third one be? The detective's name probably doesn't help.
Let me think. Well, I mean, what would you do with it? You know the name, but are you writing it down? Like, how are you invoking it? Are you using it that way?
I guess
maybe?
like almost like I have an appointment to see this person. Like I'm trying to like make an appointment.
That's not a bad
to
idea.
see this person. Just like as if I go in with like enough focus that if I walk in and say I have an appointment to see Detective Langden, that I'm walking into the exact moment that someone's gonna.
Is it possible to do
buy
that
from me?
Do you think we can use the office telephone to make an appointment?
Well, yeah, possibly. We could call the number and try and set one up. If that acts as like a third anchor point, then sure.
I think it would.
Yeah.
And also, then they'd be expecting you, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I can do that.
Let's give it a try.
There's a rotary phone here in the office or something.
Oh,
is that right?
shit. It would have been in the other room, maybe. Dang.
You know what? It's fine.
We can't.
It's
We're
fine.
done. We got to just try it. All right, make your roll with 10.
No prob.
Now, this is not necessarily if you... Oh, my God. 9.
Well, necessarily doesn't matter now.
Well, I was going to say it's not necessarily that you don't get to where you're going. It's just exactly where you want to be or need to be. Looks like the office still has a little bit of oomph in her yet. That was a 9 for those listening. So I was going to give you the opportunity to be in your apartment at the time you were reading the article or something like that.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then they would be there. And if you rolled under a 20, I was going to allow you to kind of like just be there in your spot. And then when you leave, you'll come back. If that makes sense. Like you're there and you kind of
Like
body
I'm
snatch yourself.
hijacking myself
Yes, that's
from
right.
the timeline.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
Okay.
If you want.
We can do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That works.
Okay. All right. Then please explain where you are and what everyone sees when they get there. And it's Harry and Jim going with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
So I want to clarify. We're landing at where I was in 1989. Is that the...
That's right. Yep.
That's the vibe.
Exactly
Okay.
where you were in 1989. And it's like, there's like, as soon as you open the door, you're going to smell what?
We're going to smell... probably like a combination of like sandalwood and like the hint of film developer.
Okay. Sandalwood, the hint of film developer. And then you're going to feel what physically in your body?
Hungry. Like
feel
I
pretty
haven't
hungry.
eaten.
Okay.
Eaten in a day and a half. Like that kind of vibe of like, oh God.
Okay. And what is
How did I used to live like this?
what is the thing that Jim hears?
What's an on the nose song on the radio? Video Killed the Radio Star. There you go.
Sure.
Perfect.
And what does Harry see?
Harry sees a... Oh God, what's a time appropriate poster? What was a really popular film in the
Back
mid
to the
80s?
Future? That come
yeah.
out?
I mean,
Perfect.
Yeah.
Back to the Future would be there, yeah.
Back to the Future poster. Perfect. Love
Okay,
it.
so as the door opens, that you see, Harry, you see Gus Gus is like, I think, developing photos at the moment and also leaning over, looking at an article, a newspaper article. But there's just a moment where you can see, even though he's got his back to you, you can tell that he knows he's being watched all of a sudden. His muscles tense up a little bit, and he begins to turn around to like look behind him. But before he can look all the way around, suddenly you are there. And Gus, beside you, is Gus there. It's a really weird and jarring.
You okay? What was that?
Yeah.
You saw that too, right, Harry?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't. I think, but yes, I didn't and didn't. Because
yeah. All right.
Man,
Well,
time paradoxes taste kind of minty.
Interesting.
Okay. Well,
okay.
That's some interesting music. Is this music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh right, rock and roll one much of a thing.
But your kids are gonna love
Ooh,
it.
and what? Huh?
I immediately
radio
point at the back of the view. Ah, clever.
Zemeckis.
Well, anyways.
Anyway,
Where do we start?
well, heading to the cop shop is probably best protocol.
You live alone at this time, Gus?
This is a studio apartment we're in at the moment. It's completely different to the apartment that we saw before.
Okay.
Would you call them from here now? You could.
I could ring ahead and try to make an appointment, sure.
Like we were thinking, but now that you would, in theory, have a phone here.
Yeah, I've got a landline.
Right, those.
You have a roommate or something? Those are very big pants. Almost looks like what we made the parachutes out of.
That was the style at the time.
Oh.
It was indeed.
They get a lot thinner later on.
Interesting.
Sure, I can call the police station and ask to speak to Detective Langden.
Yeah.
Ooh! Okay. Go ahead and make me a roll here. This is not for if you get Detective Langden, just because narratively it would make sense that you'd be able to call and at least get some information. This is for something else. But it's going to be your soul roll, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. However, you do get a 10 shift for the things that you have put forward for now.
Okay, all right.
Mm-hmm. And then I do think normally I would have had you roll as you were leaving, right? For this thing. Because you didn't do the thing where you stop it from following you, but you rolled a 9. So I'm going to assume that there were some sneaky things happening there for that. But yeah, go ahead and make your roll.
All right, Soul.
Yeah.
10 shift.
You got it.
You got it.
68. Would you like to burn and re-roll?
On a Soul? Not really.
Yep, fair enough. Okay, so you're calling your regular, like where you work, right?
It would be Ashwood Police Department.
Ashwood Police Department. Okay.
Yeah. It could be the place that I regularly work.
You have like a hamburger phone?
You're obsessed with it being a weird phone. Sure, why not?
Because I assume that Gus would for whatever reason, and I'm just super curious as to if you do or not. But I remember now. I already asked you this, and you answered last time that you have a normal phone.
Yeah,
okay.
but that was the 2-bedroom. This is the
That's
studio.
True. The studio. Maybe
I've got
Gus
parachute
had
pants and a hamburger phone, man.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay.
What a
you
vibe.
said,
What a vibe.
What a vibe. Such a vibe. I love it so much. And smelling of developer and sandalwood. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Back to the Future on the wall. I love it. Okay.
I look Jim dead in the eye and open a cheeseburger and start dialing a number. The future's crazy.
Future is so crazy.
Yeah, and I thought the craziest thing is that we use Jell-O for all of our dinners.
Yeah, some people still do that. It's weird. I was never a fan.
Ashwood Police Department. Becky speaking.
Hi, Becky. It's Gus Holloway. I'm from the analyst team. I was hoping to make an appointment to see Detective Langden if he's in today.
why'd you call the front desk?
Well, you're smart, and I needed someone that knew where to send me. And I chose you. That's what I chose.
I need a roll.
Swimmingly.
I need a roll,
Yeah,
please.
what-
I'm so sorry. Any
soul
type
roll?
of soul roll, social, anything. Yep. Oh,
Good
God.
heavens.
What did I say? Becky? Did I say my name?
Becky at the front desk.
Becky at the front desk rolled a 73, so you just got to beat me. I'm sure you will.
All right. With soul?
Yeah. Oh, my God. 3. Okay.
Boy failure charm works
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah. So we're going to... Okay. Okay, I will
Do that. What number can I call you back on?
I'm going to rattle off my 555 fake phone number to her.
555 fake phone number. Mm-hmm.
That's the
And
one.
what was your name?
Argus Holloway. I'm at the
Holloway.
analyst team. Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Holloway. I will get back to you as soon as I can.
All right. Thank you kindly.
Bye.
I never learned how to do phone calls. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can
so you...
I can tell you ain't one that makes many calls.
That was incisive.
I mean, saying you're smart. How can I talk to the? I'm not. You called the front desk. Wouldn't you say like that? That's it's a job
Protocol.
to forward me to the next
Protocol.
person.
Yeah. A smart person would have said that. Absolutely.
Yeah. Why they questioned you as to why you called the front desk asking to be transferred to someone?
I think that they're assuming that I should have dialed from, like, I work in the same building. I probably could have handled it internally. I didn't think about that part. Maybe that's what they meant.
Yeah. Now when you say that, because I didn't fully realize we're going to a building you worked at.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But not yet.
I worked at a lot of different stations.
Oh, okay. So,
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Oh, wait.
I haven't worked here. I haven't worked
Okay.
there like. Okay, all right. I'll establish for everyone.
Thank you.
How it works. I'm a civilian contractor. I do forensics, so pretty much I get called into places to do work. half
I
the
thought
time.
you were more internal. That makes a lot more sense now.
No,
Okay.
no. I
Okay.
worked at a number of different police stations in the area, and I travel for my work a lot. So I spend a good deal of time on the road because they need people that do the thing. So when a crime happens, someone from my investigative network will contact me and bring me out there to do the photography and the crime scene analysis. Like that's usually how it works.
You're contracted essentially
That I knew.
for expertise. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now.
follow-up question for me. You don't work
Yeah.
here right now, though, right? You haven't yet because we went back 10 years. Or have you, at this time, worked for this department?
I might have done like one thing with this.
Okay,
Like they
okay,
might have my name
okay.
on the books.
Okay.
With like a shred of
That's-
legitimacy.
Okay,
But
that's very helpful. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
whether I've been in the building itself is up for debate. Because again, I could have just been the person that goes out to the field, takes everything they need, and then hands it off. And then, I might not have set foot in this exact building, but yeah, I called with my real name and said, I have worked here before, so you should have my name on the books somewhere, maybe.
Yeah.
Put me in touch with this guy, please.
Yeah, and you asked for a meeting, right? You said I'd like to meet with him. Yeah.
Set up a meeting, an appointment.
Fantastic.
And I did clarify that I was with the analyst team and that I'm
Yep.
not a journalist.
Nice. Okay. And what do you do now? While you wait?
You guys want some pop rocks or? No? Okay.
No, it's all right. I brought
I
the
haven't had
pork
those
rinds
in-
with me.
Oh, you did bring those.
Yes. These are delicious. I can't put them down. They're so spicy, and it hurts. Like 10 seconds after I eat it, I completely oh yeah, I'm starting to regret it already. But it's so delicious.
Yeah, you'll regret it later too.
Is this metaphorical for some kind of internal struggle? I don't understand the hot chip. I don't understand.
Sometimes it's just a hot chip, Gus. I don't know what to tell you.
Maybe Alder has completely corrupted my mind, but I'm trying to figure out if this is some kind of like philosophical struggle that I have to interpret. It's not that deep.
No, it's not
everyone just eating the spicy chip today? Okay, my bad.
Well, I had truffle chips from earlier. They weren't spicy none, but admittedly, I'm kind of a fan of a ghost pepper, if I'm honest.
You know, I don't think ghost peppers would catch on. Got a lot of booze, last time I heard.
I think we're talking about two different things.
Yeah, ghost peppers. Yeah, it wasn't well received. Got a lot of booze.
Oh, Christ. Wait, I thought you meant booze like alcohol.
Yeah, that's where...
Not booze, boo! Because that's what ghosts do.
I thought alcohol first, too, and was wondering what the hell they were bootlegging.
I got a lot of booze. You're not.
Yeah, all right. I see. Right? That's fun. No, this is a real legitimate pepper, and it's spicier than anything you'd ever experience.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Why do people do this to themselves? Why do people break themselves upon the wheel
endorphins.
Of culinary adventure? Endorphins?
Tolerance? Yeah. Have you not the spicy high? It's the thing. It kicks in a little bit of endorphin and adrenaline.
I'm a natural adrenaline junkie. I prefer to get my,
Is that
heart
why my hand's doing
through.
this?
Probably. Yeah, or maybe it's all the
or
booze.
An essential tremor. I'm not sure which one.
Gotcha. Well, anyways. Chip? Anyone?
I think
I'm good for
I
now,
should
but thank
steer
you.
clear. Something tells me that that's tempting fate for me, so I'm not going to, but I appreciate the offer.
All right. More for
Rob
me,
police station? Completely fine. Eat hot chip? No, not willing to risk it.
One of those only
I'm glad that you have your boundaries.
Yeah, we all gotta have our boundaries, such as no live bait out of people that I consider friends, please. That's an important one.
That's a good one.
Alder and Oglethorpe must.
Sorry. No, please continue.
All I was going to say was Alder and Oglethorpe must have a very strong relationship if Alder just assumes that Oglethorpe would be fine with getting tied to a tree and used
That's
as
what I was
bait.
saying. And then she wanted to watch him.
I feel like that's more of an Alder thing than it is an Oglethorpe.
That's what I kind of feel that. Well, I mean, I don't know.
In Alder's defense, Oglethorpe would probably be like, "Of course, maybe if it helps." Like, I think he would hit us with that. And
yeah.
I think he'd be tying himself to the tree before you finished the sentence.
He used you all as live bait in his episode? Didn't you all sit in a circle as bait?
With him,
I was
admittedly.
different. No, that was different.
No, that was us holding our ground.
We weren't tied to trees. Yeah, we weren't tied to trees.
You're right. I'm not here. Sorry.
My heart goes.
I was going to say your hamburger phone rings, but I enjoyed that bit too.
I answer my hamburger phone.
Analyst Holloway, it's Becky.
Yes. Hi, Becky.
Hi. I got a hold of him, and he said that he was on his way to...
Insert a spot that you think that Gus would be familiar with. Maybe that law enforcement would occasionally go to for whatever reason.
Yeah, are we thinking like diner that's always open at hours that cops can attend, or are we
gotta
thinking
be
more
a diner?
like
Yes.
Yeah, diner or a dive bar, pretty much one or the other.
Yeah.
All right, Greasy Spoon Diner it is.
Greasy Spoon Diner it is. Okay.
Oh, he's meeting me there. Awesome. Great. Thank you. You've been a wonderful help.
Yeah, that's great. So he'll be at the pie hole at like 2 o'clock.
Yep.
Okay.
Wonderful. Okay.
Bye,
You
Mr.
have a great
Holloway.
day.
You too.
Bye. Bye, Becky. Bye. Bye, Becky.
Oh, I'm
the
like...
pie hole is an unfortunately named local institution. And that's where we're going to meet him at 2. What time is it now?
whatever. I mean, you'd be able to get there. I just said a number, to be honest with you. I have no idea. So yeah, you'd be. Ooh, you have clocks and things in your apartment, right? I say that because some people don't. Some people don't. Okay, so yeah, it's whatever you guys arrive at the time in which you kind of need to be there. So yeah, let's say that.
Distance.
Yeah, you can walk there. It'll take you about maybe a scene, a conversation, as you guys walk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Important question, Gus.
Mm-hmm.
What's the food policy at the diner? I wanted to bring these with me.
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no outside food. That's pretty standard.
I don't think they're that strict about it, honestly. What they serve barely qualifies as edible most of the time. Like, it
is. You mentioned the name of the place was called Pie Hole.
Yeah, the only thing worth getting there is the pie, and that's because they don't make them themselves. I'm pretty sure they get them from a bakery or something.
Most.
Well, that's where you would make. That's where you'd get them, wouldn't it be?
Yeah, but that's the food that they sell. They don't make it themselves. Everything else they make, and that's not what you go there for. You don't go there for the eggs and bacon. You don't go there for the hash browns. You go there for the pie.
Why would you go there for the eggs, bacon, and hash browns? That's really hard to screw up.
It is really hard to screw up, isn't it?
Yeah, an egg is one ingredient.
Yeah.
Same with hash browns, and bacon.
But you ever had like a completely unseasoned like egg, bacon, hash brown plate?
Yeah. Do they put salt on the table?
No. I mean, yeah, but like they've got those like, they're kind of like, like chrome looking. Listen, it's 50-50 on if it's salt or sugar is what I'm saying. Like, you gotta be careful.
Oh.
Ooh.
You gotta be careful. And it's like the screw caps are like, the amount of times I've dumped like half a bottle of sugar
on your eggs.
My eggs, yes.
Why do you keep coming back there then getting eggs?
It's just a place where they all go. I don't know. I'd be desperate to be anywhere else, but I don't know. It comes back to haunt me. The pie hole. What can I say? The pie's okay though.
Got it.
Good.
Avoid anything but the pie. Understood.
Yeah, pie and black coffee will get you far, but
that is accurate.
And that's a hard-boiled detective meal, basically.
Just don't get the hard-boiled eggs.
Just don't get the hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah. Ugh. Okay, so we're going. What's the game plan? We do kind of a one of these little, and then say what we're here for.
Well, we can flash the badges if you like, but I was hoping to just convince him through the power of reason.
Wouldn't flashing the badge add to that too? Because it's legitimate.
Would.
It's saying where we're from.
It would. I know that it has a kind of like, almost like neurologically like mollifying effect to it. Like the badges themselves seem to have a kind of like woo.
Also, it's what shows them what they need to see.
That's true, but
I'm not saying no. Just, I mean, it says dumb. That's pretty handy.
Yeah. Do we expose this guy to the supernatural?
Well, if we're telling him the truth, that's what's going to happen, ain't it? Unless you've got a way to.
Well, so the thing that he's famous for is he was investigating an occult murderer who he got to confess on camera. Like, that's his big claim to fame, is that he trapped this guy in like a web of his own logic, Columbo style, and then got him to confess on camera. That's his big thing. The detective.
I haven't had a pleasure of meeting him. I'm sure he's great.
Yeah, well, but I'm saying his claim to fame is that he was investigating an occult murderer. So we could spin this as that, or we could say also magic's real. Help us stop it.
I don't think we need to go as far as to say that. I think we just reveal what we need to.
Okay.
Let's be upfront, honest, and don't expose him to something that will completely shatter his reality.
Unless we have to.
Unless we absolutely have to. But to be fair, from what research he does, I'm going to go out on a limb to say this fella's got a pretty strong constitution if they're dealing with the occult. So, I think they'd be able to handle it if it was necessary.
Yeah, it sounded pretty. The case sounded pretty gruesome from what little I understand of it. So, he's probably got a, belly made of lead, and also he eats at the pie hole. So that really must ring double true.
Certainly helps.
Name? What name did you give me?
Detective Langden.
That's right.
Stephen, if you're looking for a first name. Stephen Langden.
I'm not introducing myself to you with my full name. Just kidding. You arrive at the pie hole. It is as shitty as Gus described. Like, it is absolutely, like, the sign out front is egregious. Very clearly they were saying, the pie hole, and there's just a bite taken out of the pie, and the logo's ridiculous. Lots of neon, very 80s. We love it. Lots of pastel colors. You guys come in, and oh boy, we've got like a light blue seats, those vinyl seats. But the moment you walk in here, there's like 8 or 9 people in here that you can tell are law enforcement. They just have the vibe of don't fuck around. Yeah, I would say all of you would be able to, immediately know that. Obviously, Gus would. Harry, I think you would too. And so would Jim. So yeah, I think you can all tell they seem to be law enforcement of some sort. It is very much a cop diner, as it would appear. And would you recognize Stephen Langden if you saw him, Gus? Were there pictures in the paper or anything like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a somewhat
give me glasses.
Somewhat burly man in his probably mid 40s,
okay.
but has gone like full salt and pepper.
Okay. Hot.
Squared, like very like square jaw.
Uh-huh.
And just like perpetually furrowed brow, just kind of grumpy and angry, like it's like a default setting. Very curmudgeonly. I think curmudgeon is
RBF got
a
it.
word.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got this.
I believe in you.
You see him sitting in front of a pie. There's maybe one piece missing. The fork is set down. The coffee is next to him. His arms are crossed and he's leaned back. And he seems to be lost in thought.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
He's monologuing at the moment to himself. So I think we just go over there and we politely introduce ourselves.
Sure.
Should I introduce myself first and then I'll
absolutely. The meeting's with you. You introduce yourself, then us.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can do this.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
All right.
You got this.
Walk over. Detective Langden.
A hand goes up. I'm working on a case.
Yeah. And I requested.
Stop speaking.
Okay.
Oh, I lost it.
I'm so sorry.
That's
I can
all
come
right.
back in a second if
Nope,
you need.
it's all right. Who are you?
I'm Gus Holloway. I'm the one that set up this appointment.
Right. From the analyst team. What do you need?
Yeah, that's right. I needed to pick your brain, but I have brought a couple of my associates with me. I hope that's cool. They're not with the media. They're not journalists. Nothing like that. We're just we've got questions about a case that we think that your indefatigable mind could be put towards.
Don't use words I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Nice to meet you. Sal, nice to meet you.
Sal, nice to meet you. I'm Steven.
Fox, good to meet you.
Fox, nice to meet you. I'm Steven. All right. Were you just blowing smoke up my ass, Holloway?
No.
That wasn't flattery. What does that word mean?
What, indefatigable?
Yeah.
Just undefeatable. Tireless. I look at you and I've seen a man who's never been tired. Or has never shown it.
You're so full of shit, but okay. Sit down. Can I get you a coffee?
Sure.
All right. Black, I assume.
Yes, of course.
What other way is
What
that?
about, all right. What about you, sir, in the coat?
Yeah, just coffee, cream, fine.
Well, I have 3 black coffees, please.
I would not trust the cream here. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
No?
Anyway, she'll bring you
right.
some. All right. Yeah. Okay, what can I help you with, Mr. Holloway and Sal and Fox?
We are trying to ensnare a killer.
Oh,
Laying a trap.
okay. You're from the analyst team, ain't you?
Well, I am these are the field agents, really, and I analyze.
Data guy, action man.
Okay, I need you guys to roll. This is going to be Harry and Jim rolling any sort of whatever you want to imply with your body language or maybe even magical that you are a detective, because I think this is sort of a lie.
Well, it's how convenient. I got forked tongue tier 2, and I can get a 10% shift on
You
deceit or
can.
deception.
Yeah, you can. And keep in mind your goal, though. Your goal is to stay true and not break the laws of man.
Which
Or
is
your word.
This is accurate.
Okay.
Because we're
I'm
just more lying about
what agency. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the analyst and not actually the one setting a trap.
All right,
Even
make
though,
your roll.
Yeah. You said magic roll or otherwise? Or
Yeah. For both of you. So for you, it's soul. For Jim, it's mind.
beauty.
All right. Apply nerves of steel to that.
Yeah, definitely. Good use of that.
I'm gonna do a burn here.
You're gonna burn and re-roll. Okay, 44. Ooh, 41 from Jim. Nice.
All right, good. I like those are my favorites. Rolling hundreds. I'm gonna say it's lucky as hell because I've rolled so many of those.
Oh no. Okay, that's an otherworldly reckoning. Okay.
I got a 50-50 shot. That's how lucky
Yeah,
that is.
that's crazy. Man, Jim succeeded. Okay, so I look Jim up and down, and something for a second there's a hesitation, like you're full of shit, and then I go, actually, you know what? I think I see you packing something. So you know what? It's believable. But then for whatever reason, when I look to Harry, I'm just like, eyebrow goes up, and I'm dead silent, and I stare at you with my curmudgeon-y, grumpy face.
I got something on my face.
Yeah. You want to try that again, but the truth this time? You get one shot, buddy.
That I'm a field agent. That I'm. Look. And I'm just like, I'm the department I'm in.
Give me that.
I slide it over.
What is dumb? And you
The-
are shocked that he can see that it says dumb, because normally it would say
it's-
FBI, it would say anything
And it
else.
says tell the truth, so
Yeah.
that doesn't. Department of Unsolved Mysteries. Again, we're specifically looking into a criminal
Unsolved
here.
mysteries. What?
It's unsolved. That's a cold case.
I know what cold cases are. I know what I've never heard of this department in my life. What institution do you work for?
That's the point. It's under the radar normally.
Ooh. I'm gonna need one more roll, and it can be from any one of you, whichever one would like to make this soul roll. Holy shit!
I'll do it.
Are you sure? I feel
Yeah.
like you can't. You just rolled a 100.
Oh, if I can't, then no, I won't.
No. I mean you can,
Right.
but I mean, good lord.
It's a 50-50. I guess it's a 40-60 if I'm not lying, which because there's no deceit
Yeah,
here.
there's no deceit here yet. Go
But I
for
still
it.
have a 40.
Yeah. God damn. All right, let's go.
I'm gonna put another burn.
Yep.
My God,
Okay.
this whole damn
Rolling
thing.
high.
Ooh,
16. Damn,
Nice.
Jesus.
All right. Okay.
All the powers that be are really trying.
Sorry, a hidden agency? Is this a joke? Is this
Does that
some
look
sort
like
of
a joke?
Hollywood? What? No, it looks like a. I mean, it looks like a badge. It's even got the shiny bits on it.
Yeah, and you can't fake those. And
I
hey,
mean, yes,
so
you that's
no, that's not important right now. So
Are you trying to
work?
pull the wool over my eyes, Holloway?
No, I wouldn't do that. Listen, you've investigated the occult before, right? Like ritualistic killers.
Yeah.
Like that's yeah.
Are you a
And I point to the
reporter?
badge again.
That's kind of what we're doing, just in a more like elevated sense, I suppose. So we're in a similar line of work, but we just have different approaches. And your approach would be really helpful right now because
Is this Latin?
of the.
Yeah,
I'm actually really surprised you can read that.
that's impressive.
You said my mind was in.
Indefatigable.
That's right. Of
Yep.
course I can read.
And never thought otherwise.
I did believe you could read. I didn't think you would be able to read the Latin. Most people have trouble with that particular part.
I don't know what it says, but I recognize it's Latin.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of that in my last case.
Really?
Yep, sure did. It's given me a general distrust.
Well, you know what? You're right to have that feeling, and it's our job to convince you that feeling is not applicable when it comes to us, who are inherently trustworthy people that are just looking for your assistance.
See, when you say it like that, that makes me less likely to believe you.
I'm stating facts. I'm stating facts about me as a person. I don't know how else to go about things.
Thank you. Say thank you for the coffee.
Oh,
listen.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it, hon. Thank you.
All right.
There is let's say individual that is in a sense a ritualistic killer in and of its own right. But we need your assistance to be able to enact the plan of revealing this thing for what it is. This entity.
What?
I look at Jim like I look at Jim desperately, like desperation in my eyes.
I need you to shoot straight with me right now.
Okay, all right. In theory, if the supernatural was real, if all the supernatural was real, and you had more of a contact with it than you thought you had, and I came along and told you, in fact, it is real, and the fact that you took it on head on as a mortal with no true understanding of the supernatural, and that makes you uniquely qualified to assist us in taking care of something else that taps into the supernatural. And that's not me blowing smoke up your ass. That is an honest assessment of the situation.
I'm going to need another slice of pie.
Yeah.
And then you're going to back
absolutely.
up and tell me this killer that you're hunting for.
Yeah, okay, all right. That seems fine. That seems fair.
What kind of pie?
I'll take
go
the
get it.
cherry, thank you.
Yeah. I get up and go to that little front little glass case. And
What the hell is up with him? As he's walked away, I point to Harry and look at the other two.
What you mean?
That man's a stone cold killer.
A killer?
Yeah,
What do you mean by that?
he's got the makings of it. That's what I was feeling.
You could tell
I'm
that
sorry.
by a glance.
I know it seems like I'm attacking you, Dan, but you rolled a 100 and I have to go in on you here. I'm sorry.
Okay.
No,
What
he's-
attributes exactly
He gives
make
me-
up a stone cold killer when you look at him?
Well, he's got the despondent eyes. He's got the lack of empathy. He's got the quick to follow instruction, but he doesn't really mean it. He wants something from you. That kind of thing. Yeah.
Huh.
I don't
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know
Well.
how he got hired in your whatever, but oh boy, somebody needs to do a second interview.
Right.
Gives me the
Well,
creeps. Anyway, tell me about this situation.
Okay, so some of this might be hard to understand or believe necessarily, but if you go with me
here's your
on
pie.
this. Hey, if you just go with me on this. If you go with me on this, I think I trust in your ability to understand.
Okay. Spill it all
Okay.
out then.
There is an entity that occurs to me that the more I tell you about, the more dangerous it becomes for you. In this exact moment, it has occurred to me. So there's a certain contract that you're binding. Let me try again. There is a creature.
Spit it out, son.
There is a creature that is inherently hostile to people like us. And when I say people like us, I mean those that try to unpick and plumb the mysteries of the universe, whether that be in a we deal with creatures and individuals that are dangerous and have dark motives. That's somewhat in line with the people that you've interrogated, pursued in the past.
This is a lot of words. Do you want to give
This
it a
is a
try?
lot of words.
And I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. I'm so sorry. You made this character. I point to Jim. You want to give it a try?
Give it to you short and sweet.
Yes, please, like
need
my
your help.
pie. Okay.
It doesn't matter what we're dealing with. That's not your concern. You have something that we need to accomplish this mission. Can you help us get it?
What is it? What do you need?
We need specifically something from the department you work in.
Oh, here it
We'll
comes.
be in and out. We'll be in and out. You don't even need to worry about it. The less you know, the better.
No, I can't agree to that. What do you need? You, for all I
Camera
know,
that
you
you-
could go in there and you could take a gun and then you could let this guy go murder everyone.
We need one of the cameras involved in the case. So we either need the camera that belonged to the killer, or we need the interrogation equipment, the machine used to record the confession.
You need a camera?
Yes. It needs to specifically be that camera, though. And I understand the legality of that.
Are you gonna bring
it
it back?
being police property.
Sure, if you want us to. Well, can we? I look to.
Yeah. Well,
Or at least a
our
camera.
goal would be to bring it back. Yeah, 100%.
It's not the same thing, and you know it.
I know that. Well, I'll promise you I'll do everything in my power to bring it back. But if it comes down to the wire of the camera or saving someone's life, I know what choice I'd make, and I hope you'd make the same one.
Don't do that. I'm thinking. What is this thing?
The more we define it, the more dangerous it is, not just for you, but for us.
But it's hurt people? Killed people, you said?
Yes. Yes.
And you're telling me that a camera will help stop it?
Yeah.
I think you're insane.
Yeah.
But will we have gone through all of this if we didn't believe it to be true?
Well, you might believe it to be true, but is it true?
We have enough evidence to basically say, yeah, it's true.
Jim, make a roll for me. This will be your magic stat, mind.
Ooh.
5? Oh my god. Oh my god. I think something happens. He sees something in you. What do you think he sees in you in this moment?
I think it's the fact that Jim delivers it with such a deadpan that, you know, there isn't a hint of... It's not that he's trying to mask anything either. There's no any, like, slight hesitation, or there's no, like, eye twinge or nothing. It's just straight-faced, like, as real as Jim can present himself. Jim's not even thinking about, you know, trying to mask or convince. He's just saying it as it is.
He connects with you on something that you have in common. What do you think he sees in you in that?
I think it would be being a straight shooter, trying to, you know, get right to the point, and no, you know, explaining, you know, whatever you know, trying to get that across and not trying to, you know, mince words or, you know, speculate. It's like, nope. Even though I can't explain it to you, like, here's one thing that I do know. This is a fact. This is truth.
He leans forward and looks you up and down real quick, Jim, and then back to his pie. You serve?
I did.
How long?
Only a year, but it was one hell of a year.
I don't think I can give you this camera, as intrigued as I am. Without knowing...
Can you give us the blessings?
Blessings for what?
To use it, if we manage to get it, and we do return it, can we have your blessing?
I don't see what my blessing has to do with it. Are you saying you're gonna steal it?
Not steal it, but use it. With your permission.
This sounds mad, but I don't see what danger you could do with a camera. Like, I keep thinking, this isn't the most insane thing I've ever heard. Do I want to give you a camera? What are you going to do with it? Film something? What harm could possibly come from giving you, well, maybe you two, a camera? I can't think of anything.
So?
But I also want to know why. And I feel like this is now a negotiation. You got something I want, and I got something you want.
Appears to be that way.
I can define the entity for you in the parameters that we have already come to understand it.
Don't define the entity. Tell me how you're going to use this thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a lot easier.
That's much easier. Yeah.
Yeah. How is the camera going to help you?
The methodology and work that you used to catch a killer, we're going to invoke that and use the camera in a very similar process to trap the creature in an interrogation of sorts.
You're going to interview this thing?
We're going to interview it into some level of imprisonment or entanglement, yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of legwork went into that case. It wasn't the camera. I mean, the camera is a result of me getting, recognized for all this and calls left and right and all through the week, people wanting to talk to me about it, but it's not what did it.
No, but it symbolizes all the work that you put into it. It's a fulcrum of everything that you've committed to putting this person where they belong, behind bars.
Well, I think they belong in hell, but that's just, I guess that's between him and God.
Well, I don't know if we can send this thing to hell, but we're going to send it somewhere it can't hurt anyone.
Can I come with?
Like for the process?
Yep. If you want to check this camera out, you're going to need me anyway.
Well, that would cover our bases for the blessings of using it.
Yep.
But still, it's in the hands of the department, so we're still going to have to get it.
Oh, yeah. I can walk in there and sign it out. But I want to be there when you catch this killer.
You could, but it's difficult to explain, but that's where things get tricky. The thing is that we're going to have to get it.
That's fine. Wait. What do you mean?
No, I don't think so. I think if we're handed it, that's fine too.
Well, there's a certain risk versus reward factor that can go into this as well. There's truth in the metaphor. If we are just simply to get it, that's easy. There needs to be risk associated with it, but we've covered our bases for the blessings of having it. I know this sounds convoluted. I know it doesn't sound sensible that we're going to go in and take it when you can just check it out for us, but just trust me when I say it is necessary that this happens simply for the metaphor to work.
Ooh. One more time for me, Jim. A roll for your mind, please.
All right.
You can have
I'm gonna take a
shift, yeah.
burn on that.
Oh, you have a 10 shift, by the way.
Oh, I have a 10.
Yep.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, by 2! Ooh, interesting. He hesitates for a second. He's taking a really hard look at you. Like, you might recognize the look as kind of a investigative digestion. He's trying to really figure out what makes you tick. And you seem to have intrigued him. Like, you seem to have given him something where he sees something in you that he's seen somewhere else, and he's trying to place it right now. And he doesn't say anything for a couple minutes. Then he looks back to Gus. So let me get this straight. You want my permission to go in there and take the camera, even though I could just walk in and sign it out.
Yeah, I know it sounds weird, but it would really help our process.
You know what else it sounds like?
What?
It sounds like that level of unhinged that people do where they have to lay the body in a very specific way. They have to go through a method.
Well, that's...
They have to be wearing the red dress. They have to be sipping the wine. They have to be sitting on the couch. They can't be looking. Sounds like a ritual is what it sounds like to me.
Okay, I see your point.
Yep.
When things dwell in ritual, it sometimes requires some element of ritual to bind them according to, our laws and our rules.
Find fire with fire.
Sometimes we have to dip a toe in the pond to be able to properly address a threat like this.
Yeah, that's why I want to be there.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
I understand
and
that.
Straight shooting from here on out. I've seen some things, some weird things. I don't know about you lot, but if this thing is going to help you, I can't say no. But I also, if you're up to no good, I got to be the one to stop you.
Okay.
I agree. Think about it this way. Some rules are meant to be broken, but laws you shouldn't tread upon. Look, we've already covered our bases to have the permission to use the camera. That is yours. It's rule breaking now that we're delving into to take the camera, even though we have your permission. So, while though technically it's still wrong, it's the risk associated with doing something right while maintaining a lawful good that has made this object, a particular instance, as important as it is, and you just gotta trust the process. I don't know if I'm lawyering that correctly, but...
Well, it sounds like arsonists, you know, returning to the scene of the crime just to watch what they've made, even though it's very dangerous. But that's fine.
All right, well, we will need one favor. We need a way to get in.
That's on you. If you don't want me to walk in there and sign it out, then I'm afraid you're on your own. I am not giving you a way in to break into the office and you steal something other than what you said you were going to steal. Unless I'm with you.
That's fair.
Right.
That's reasonable. I just want to clarify, and part of this is you giving us this blessing is also contingent on you being there for us.
Oh, yeah. I want to be there to watch you capture your killer or whatever it is that you're going to do. But as far as getting in there and getting out, good luck.
Okay, that's fair. Completely fair. 100%. Just one thing. I am completely fine with you being there for, you know, the process that we undertake to capture this killer.
Uh-huh.
I just need you to know 100% what you're getting into, because that is a door that you open that you can never truly close again. And I know that that's your career in a nutshell, for sure. But every door you've opened so far in pursuit of what you've been pursuing, have you regretted opening any of those? Would you regret opening another? Like another level of darkness in humanity and around it?
Yes, make a roll. Holy shit. This will be your magic stat too, mind. You can have your 10 shift. Three success. Okay, so here's the deal. This has the potential to unlock as another contact that you guys have and can rely on and call on, like Barkley, etc., etc. And his specialty would be hunting down very highly intelligent potential serial killer type, either items or other creatures, etc., etc. A profiler almost. If you want, but you can also spare him. So it's up to you.
I just gave him the publication.
Yeah. And I'm turning it right back around because you rolled a 3. So here's the thing. So that's just it. You can kind of insist here. It's up to you, basically. But I can
continue. Insist that he doesn't open this door for himself.
Well, you can keep trying to tell him that he doesn't want to open the door. Yeah. But I'll say this. How about this? Oh, that's good questions. I don't think about regrets too much. You know what I do regret? That I didn't do it sooner. I would have saved some people, I think. If I'd been a little faster.
Yeah.
I don't think I can see any worse angle of humanity, Mr. Holloway. I think I've hit rock bottom. Do this job long enough.
Well, there's also some darkness outside the bounds of humanity, and that's what we're looking at right now.
Yeah, well, that might answer some questions I've had.
Okay. I know I had to open the door, so I understand. we will get our mission underway, and we'll contact you when the time comes.
I'm gonna call them and tell them that you're gonna steal something.
Thank you.
Yep. Listen, put yourself in my shoes. 3 strangers come up and want your blessing to use a camera to kill some sort of otherworldly monster killer. Sure, if I believe you, but you could be going in there to steal some sort of file or paperwork or gun or, something else. I gotta give somebody a heads up. I gotta do the right thing.
I guess that's why we came to you, because you would do the right thing. So I suppose I can't be remotely upset.
Indefinable.
Indefatigable.
That's right.
Truth. Could you not use my real name? Because I don't know what that'll do. Timeline-wise. So if you could just say that I'm a weirdo, but without my name attached, I'd appreciate it.
Oh my God! I rolled a 13. I lean forward and knock my elbows into my pie when you say timeline-wise.
Oh no.
Good choice of words. There you go.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
I love that was a genuine slip up from Flick.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What do you mean? Timeline-wise?
On the timeline of the case investigation, on the timeline when you lay out the facts in order chronologically.
Now you're spinning some yarn, son. What do you mean?
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm a terrible liar. We all know that. Okay, we've all established that. We all know that.
You gotta work on that, maybe.
I should be a better liar.
Curl your
What kind of advice is
toes.
that from a detective?
Curl your toes. Try again, but don't lie, cause otherwise I'll be, I'll leave. But in the future, curl your toes.
If you assist us with this creature, you will learn everything there is to learn about it.
That sounds great.
Okay, wonderful. Then you'll learn all about the timeline.
The timeline? What does he mean? And I think for a fraction of a second, Harry, and then I look over. I'm so sorry. You did this with your 100. And then I look over to Jim. What does he mean?
Look, it's just a little out of context here.
Huh?
Is nothing to worry about. Just let's focus on. Let's get back to it then.
Oh no, you ain't getting out of this. What did he mean? Because I know it wasn't lining up the case. Bullshit.
I want to level with you.
Yeah, please do.
Do you trust me so far?
I trust you believe what you're saying is true, and it's intriguing.
Then believe me, by the end of this, that question that you have will be answered.
Does this have anything to do with Pike?
Who?
I mean, well, that's the camera, the subject of the camera.
No.
Subject is a monster.
Yes.
He said shit like that. Have you seen the whole thing? 15
haven't.
hours and 28 minutes. That interview lasted.
Yeah,
Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it. No, I haven't seen it.
Maybe you should, because he's talking a little bit like you.
You think that maybe his ties to the occult are more real?
Or are they
Or-
any different than the ones that you're dealing with? What do you mean? He used to say stuff like that. Probably still
Okay,
would if you
well-
went and talked to him.
Well, I don't feel like visiting death row, personally. But maybe we will look at the tape if we can, and we'll, see if there's anything there.
Yeah.
While we're there.
All right. Well, it's in the same room as the camera. You have my blessing.
Okay.
Should you find yourself actually stealing a camera and a tape?
Okay.
They got duplicates, I think.
Yeah. That's fine. We can. Yeah. Okay. Well, this has been great. I'm looking to Sal and Fox to see if there's anything else.
No, I think that's it.
A head start.
As soon as you walk out that door and I finish my pie, I'm making that call.
I stand up. I go and get another.
My name is Pan. Okay, my name's Pan. Okay, that's it.
Okay, Mr. Holloway.
No, please.
Appreciate your honesty.
Yep.
I go get another slice of pie before I head out.
Ooh. I think you hear him muttering, fucking insane. Like, just blah, 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 blah.
And hand it to him, going, just the pie lasts a little longer.
Good luck.
Yeah, thanks. That's my thing. And I leave.
Well, let's see. We need to speed this along.
Yeah, how did I convince you all? This is such a bad idea.
Oh, it's a terrible idea. This is the worst idea I think we've ever had.
Wow, just regular robbing the police station would have been so much easier.
Listen.
It would have.
It's gotta be this way.
It's gotta be this way?
It sounds absurd, I know. It would have been easy if we had just used him. It would have been easier if we didn't let him know. But there's a difference between...
I gave that man my government name.
You did. And there's the risk. There's all the risk that we need, and the reward is right there.
I don't know what that means for me. I don't know what that means for me. I don't know.
Well, it means for us. We're in this together, Gus. We ain't going...
If I go back to my own time, am I in prison?
Okay, yeah, I don't know about that one, actually.
You could welcome to the club, buddy.
Hey, look, pal. I'm not too welcomed back in my timeline.
You better bust me out. If that is the case, you gotta bring me back, okay? All right? Like, you gotta promise me now. I will not do well in prison. Okay? I won't do well there.
Most don't. I'm just putting that out there.
Yeah, I don't want to spend any time in the slammer. Yeah, I'd help you break out. I'd make you a jailbird.
Okay, that's all I needed to hear. All right, I've got full confidence in the plan again.
If not, I'd visit you at least. All right.
Thank you.
Well, we got exactly what we needed. Let's try to be quick about this. Now, they've probably already called, and they're looking for people matching.
I gave them another slice of pie, so a little extra time.
Good point.
Okay.
So I think speed is key. I think we can get through if we use your identification. But the second they receive that call, they're going to start looking for us. So it's a time, it's going to be a limited amount of time we have in there to search for it before they get the call and they're looking for us. So I know how we're going to get in. It's with the dumb badge, and time is against us. So let's hoof it on over there.
Okay.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Don't die, please.
Oh, hey, Catsi. Yeah, we're gonna try not to do that.
Thanks.
Thanks.
It's
Thanks,
going
Catsi.
great. Yep.
How are things on your end, Catsi? All looking well over there?
Yeah, me and Odo were just having bets on whether or not you let Gus do the talking, and from your reaction, it seems like you did.
Just wanted to let you guys know, we may have some company, coming on over. Just wanted to give you that heads up. If things go well, if we are successful, that is. Over.
Great. Okay, yeah, noted.
And if they don't go well, might need one of y'all to break Gus out of prison.
Yeah, do we have enough money for bail? Over?
Aldo, you owe me $5. I told you they got Gus to do the talking.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you $5, but I don't have. What are we gonna do for bail?
The office provides, right, guys?
All right.
Right.
Don't get caught.
I've got $1 to contribute.
Yeah, how much is bail nowadays?
You don't want to know.
Okay.
Well, we're going to head on over and grab the camera from the cop shop, the precinct.
Good luck.
Thank you. Over and out.
Okay.
It was a
so-
joke, Gus. I don't anticipate you going to jail.
No, it's
And
fine.
if you do, it's fine. We'll get you out.
Oh no, they put me in solitary. I'd be okay.
I was going to ask how you, if you're doing all right,
So
but we're about to
anyway,
break into a precinct.
So, listen, I may not be great at talking my way through situations, but I can sure as hell sneak my way through them. So,
Fair. You did fine, by the way. The teasing aside, you did fine. God bless him. We allowed him.
Good. Thank you. Sorry.
Well,
At least you'll have.
that
Lots of
was
emotion,
legitimate.
sorry.
But
No,
all
I
right.
appreciate it. This is me being genuine, I promise, I swear.
Yeah, it seems like it. We got to work on that, Gus.
Sorry, I'm at an 8 out of 10 at the moment. Yeah, cool, thank you. I appreciate that. Maybe we'll talk about it once the danger's passed and I'll be able to receive.
Sure. That sounds great.
It's really hot in here.
Yeah, we're outside, but that's fine. Let's make our way into the precinct. Yeah, I wasn't gonna have this conversation in the pie.
The pie
Okay.
hole.
Okay. All right, this is fine. We split up. You guys make some level of distraction, whatever that is. You stick together, and whatever you do, don't do anything super illegal, because I think we've already covered illegal. I think we're doing illegal. So just try and keep it the normal amount. Was that inspiring? Probably not. All right, let's do it.
Okay, so
All right.
just we're both gonna go to the front door. You're gonna find another way in, or we're all gonna be at the front door. What's just get the? I just need the kickoff.
Good point. I think we'll go in through the front door. I think if you cause any amount of chaos or attention, I can work with that.
Chaos and
Gotcha.
attention, huh?
Does that work for you, Jim? Chaos of some kind?
Chaos. Not really my cup of tea, but I think I can try to work something up.
Okay.
Got a couple of ideas. I mean, why not just use the dumb badge? It gets us in there.
That's what I was thinking.
I think we
talk
just
to
do
a supervisor.
I think we just do that. We waltz on in there, and hopefully the call hasn't come in about us matching our descriptions, because once we're in there, right, and the call comes in, then they're going to start looking for us. That's when the snooping starts. So, let's get in that way. Sound good?
Yeah.
That's all we have.
All right.
All right, let's fucking do it. Okay, so the plan is you guys are gonna walk in. Are we walking in and only flashing badges if we're asked, or are we? Are you immediately going to the front desk and asking with your badge to
just
get in somewhere?
Immediately flashing the badge
Yep.
and be like, hey, Dom over here. We need to...
Oh my god, could you flash yours again? Can I see it?
I don't have anything in here.
You don't
I
have it
got-
in there yet.
I got-
Okay,
I
okay,
got-
okay. Oh, it looks so good! Oh, let me see one more time. Oh my god!
It looks great.
It looks so good. Okay.
And just for clarity's sake, Gus
Yep.
is not flashing his badge. Gus is splitting from the pair
right.
the second they draw attention, so that he
uh-huh.
can try and slip through unseen.
Okay,
So
perfect.
I'm gonna sneak past the cop reception. Is
Okay.
The plan.
All right.
Yeah.
So
well,
these.
we're all going in.
Yeah.
This is the
Yeah, yeah.
plan.
Yeah.
We're all
Oh,
going
yeah.
in. Be like, hey,
Oh,
we
yeah.
need to... Okay.
Yep.
But if you're going to split up once we get in there, then I guess that's fine.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
that was my rationale was distraction and
Yeah,
stealthy
exactly.
person splits off to do the thievery. But,
Yeah.
but if you want to
Okay.
stick together the whole way, it might just be
Oh, I think this is a good plan.
Okay.
I think
better than 3 sneaking through attempts. You also know
what
where
you
you're
mean.
going, in theory.
so. We'll just try to lay low in the
I've got a
in the
decent
office.
idea.
Well, luckily for you, when you walk in, I just realized I don't think she would recognize what you look like, but she might recognize what you sound like. There is
thing he
somebody at
interacted.
the front desk. Yeah. Because this is the same precinct, right? Ashwood, right?
Yeah, Ashwood Police Station.
Ashwood Police Station. Okay, so when you guys get there, it's busy. It's busy. What time did we say it was? 2 o'clock. So it's 3 or 4. Actually, it's kind of maybe winding down a little bit in terms of normal foot traffic. The people who are going to be staying late are going to be people working, like detectives and stuff. So you do have to worry about that a little bit. There won't be too many opportunities for you to pretend to be staff that would have gone home that doesn't belong. Like you can't just be like, oh, I'm the new intern for whatever, because they're going to all be going home in, an hour. So you are seeing a little bit of wind down here, but there is a woman at the counter, a young lady at the counter. She is probably, I don't know. She looks like maybe early 20s, maybe. She's got blonde hair up in a ponytail. We're going to go full Twin Peaks style. I cannot remember the character's name, but she's got a very cute sweatshirt on. She's chewing gum. And what do you guys do?
I look to the two of them as we're walking in. Okay.
Flashing the badge and then immediately like, we represent D.U.M, and we needed to have access to your precinct. Rather not be questioned.
Oh.
We'll make this quick.
Oh, what's D.U.M?
The Department of
Again, the
Unsolved
questions
Mysteries.
thing. It's internal investigations. Again,
Oh, okay.
We'll only be a moment, ma'am. Just give us a little bit of time.
Oh.
There's just some pressing matters that we need to take care of.
Sure.
Nothing to worry about.
Sure,
But we'll be out of your hair in probably 5-10 minutes. And Jim's just going to walk on through before she even has anything to say.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
just
I think
walk
she's
with
just
that
like,
authority.
yeah, that's really good. Make me a roll, Jim. This will be mind or body, your choice, whether you want to be physically imposing or if you
right.
want your wits to have won her over here.
I think I'm going to try that again.
Yeah.
Just fall on my face. Oh my
67's
goodness.
close enough to the mark, though. Where she just does not have time to really respond before you walk on. And then I think she's going to get up from her desk, leaving the front area clear, and she heads off somewhere down a hallway. Harry, are you with Jim? You guys are all three
yeah.
going forward nonstop?
I'll just kind of point us in the right direction, and we'll go that way, and then we'll split off so that we take the attention while you dash to where you need to.
Yeah.
We'll loop back and head here in 10 minutes. You got 10 minutes, bud.
10 minutes. Okay. I work incredibly well under pressure.
I bet you do.
Let's do it.
Great.
Semper Fi. I break off from the group.
Okay.
All right. Now here comes the real plan. All right, Harry, follow me. Got an idea.
Okay. Go for it. Yep, I got you 6.
Right. Do you have a piece of thread you can pull off for me from your jacket?
Yeah, sure. Go to like an inner pocket.
Take that thread and I'm gonna loop it on the dollar. And I'm gonna tie it. It's the old dollar on the string.
I'm looking at you like you have lost your goddamn mind. What are we?
Trust
you trying,
me, this is
we're trying to be a
going
street
to work.
charlatan here? What's happening?
It's our distraction.
I thought we were the distraction.
We don't want to get seen, right? So the best thing to do, we're going to leave this out in the hallway, and then we're going to, pull it along so they'll get a little, little distraction, a little diversion.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Hey, you know what? I gotta use it somehow.
No, I'm not. That's why I said okay. I'm not fully tracking, but I do trust you.
All right. As we walk down the hallway, I'm gonna just leave the dollar out and just start. Actually, what the heck am I doing? I got a whole ball of yarn.
I was going to say, you do. You
That.
have the truth yarn, too.
Yeah, I got the truth, but that might be a little too thick.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking.
Well, you might be able to, depends on how willing Jim is to, kind of bend or poke a hole in the dollar, the American dollar.
Yeah.
He feels like he would not do that for some reason.
That's destroying legal tender.
Yeah, he would. Okay, all right.
Yeah, he would.
There you go. He's like, nah.
It's backed by the Federal Reserve.
Yeah.
He'd do it. Yeah, so, yeah, I'd have no problem. And then he would just kind of leave it out in the hallway and just like right around where the receptionist desk is, because he's going to assume that the receptionist is going to come back with some people, and then they're going to be like, oh, $1. And then just string them along for...
Holy shit, dude. Okay, you make a roll. This is going to be your magic stat as well. This is crazy, but you do have a 10 shift because you're using your magic yarn, and you are convinced, like, I got this dollar to use it for this purpose. So,
all right.
Good luck.
Is that mind?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's give it a shot. 1, here we go.
This is absurd. Oh my God! I cannot believe this. You rolled an 8 for those listening, so this has to fucking work for some reason.
I had the whole precinct following a dollar.
I feel like
the whole
Harry's
precinct
been
following the
slack-jawed
dollar.
this whole time.
So dumb, dude. Oh, I love it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you fucking set up the most
The only way this would have been better and worse is if it was a goddamn donut.
I don't know, man. It's pretty bad as a dollar. So I think you hear, okay, I think what we see is Becky coming back, and she looks slightly distressed. She has brought 2 gentlemen with her that are kind of, they seem like annoyed, like they don't want to be, or at least one does, and the other one's a little bit more high alert. And Becky is saying, yeah, I don't know, they came in and they said they were with Dom, and I just didn't recognize what that was, and I don't know, I thought something was really weird about it, and they went, oh, $1. And then she bends over to pick up the dollar, and immediately the detective behind her will run into her and trip, and then I'm not even kidding you, it is a full-on, they just trip over each other and have a moment like, what is happening here? All this over $1. And then they're like arguing for a minute, and you have successfully distracted with $1 on a string. Gus,
How the fuck did you get that to work?
what?
I don't know.
Gus, you're up. What are you doing?
I'm going to call upon a ghost in the hall
Yes.
in mundane conditions.
Yes.
You can move silently and unseen directly, unless directly watched.
Yeah.
Rolls are only required in extreme or supernatural situations.
Yeah.
So
I would not say that this is necessarily a mundane situation. Like, mundane to me would be like you want to go up and order a coffee, but you don't want them to remember that it was you. Like, that's kind of more, you're trying to break and enter into a police station. So I will have you roll for this one. But you can have a shift to offset. What's your mark usually for this? Is this mind? Do you use mind for this?
Yep, it'd be mind. 35 is my mind currently.
Okay.
I have a plus 10% shift to
perfect.
stealth,
Okay, yeah,
sneaking
let's
and
just-
avoiding notice.
Yeah, let's do that then. Oh my God. You can have a 5 on top of that because of their shenanigans that they've
Because of
just
their
done.
chicanery.
Yep. Success. Whoa, that
This
makes
is
your
mark 85. That
Whoa.
doesn't seem right.
Well, yeah, that I was like, whoa, that's a 50
Sorry,
shift.
I
So you have
may
a
have
15
put an extra.
shift. Yep.
Yeah, I rolled a 53. So that's 3 over
Okay.
the mark.
Okay. Interesting.
I can
What are
use.
you doing? Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, what are you doing? But you want to use something. What do you want to use?
I fell short of the mark.
So again, it's more like if you don't hit the mark, it's not always that you don't succeed at what you're doing. It just comes at some sort of trade or a cost, or maybe you just don't do it perfectly. Maybe you leave some sort of evidence behind. It's really when you get up to the higher end of failure that you're looking at a huge, colossal failure. This is close enough to your mark that you will succeed. You just might leave some sort of evidence behind.
Yeah.
Do you want to re-roll anyway?
I have the other ability in Ghost in the Hole that I think I'll use, which is once per session I can spend 3 burn to either pass through a guarded or lit area unseen, plant or remove 1 item without being seen, or erase my presence after leaving. People cannot agree on details about you.
Okay.
So,
sorry.
Yeah.
This is once per session, right?
Once per session, spend 3 burn each to do these things.
So you're going to spend 3 burn to do which part now? Because I just heard you say you can take this item without getting caught.
It says plant or remove 1 item without being seen. But in that context, I assume it's like in the moment, not necessarily like over the course of like a heist.
Well, it would be 3 each, but yes. But potentially you could use this when you get there.
Yeah. I
for
think
3 burn. Yikes.
I think I'll use it for erase your presence.
Yeah.
So just once I leave, people cannot agree on details about you. So I'll activate that now, and then I'll probably trigger the other one for when I get to the item. To be honest.
Okay. Ooh, well done. Well done.
Yep.
Okay. Do you know where you're going in this police department?
I have a decent idea, but it is mostly like I am like, and I know archival's this way, and that means evidence lockup is this way. I am not in the process of having to. I don't know if I'm stealing the camera from evidence or if I'm taking it from an interrogation room at the moment. So
I actually think that it would not be. When did the arrest happen? Like a year or so ago, you said?
Yeah, in like the last 2 years is sort of how I imagine it.
I actually don't think it's currently being used right now. I imagine that it was like kind of in, some storage room somewhere, but it's a camera. It's not evidence anymore for anything. So it's probably just old equipment.
Yeah, okay. So it's in, we'll say like just like it's like an AV storage space. Okay. Maybe with some archival.
Yeah.
Like
because he did say there were some tapes in the same room, so it's probably just with all the archival equipment.
Yeah, okay. So, I slip into there, hoping to identify the camera in question.
Mm-hmm. What does your power look like when you're activating it? Because we know mechanically.
To erase my presence?
Yeah.
I think it's one of those things where I seem like I'm just slightly out of focus. Like people can't quite pull their attention fully onto me. And that definitely, if there are CCTV cameras in this space, that I am either glitching or appearing as like underexposed, overexposed. Like it just appears like I'm like a blip on the camera that doesn't seem to like be fully be there.
Okay.
So it seems like I'm bending perception away from me.
Do you know what you're doing?
I don't think so.
Okay. Does it feel like anything?
I think it feels like when you step into a soundproof room a little bit.
Yeah.
And to me, that's
when
like
you can feel. Yeah, because you can feel it.
Yeah. When you feel like not just the emptiness, but like the closeness of that emptiness, kind of like a bubble around me that I'm sort of. I think I'm like too focused on the task and too stressed out to like really process what I'm doing. But I think I'm instinctively like protecting myself. I can't be caught at any cost. Like I have to, I got to get out of here. And I think that fuels and funnels this ability manifesting in this moment.
That's very interesting. Okay. Yes. So you head to the archival room or the equipment room where you assume that it is. We're going to do 3 rolls total here. 1 to see how quickly you locate it or if anybody happens to see you while you're doing it. The second one is going to be, locating the tape before getting seen, really. And then the third one is going to be retrieving and exiting and getting back to the group. I'm going to have the guys roll 1 each. So for continuing the distraction. So Jim, go ahead and make a roll, and Harry, you go ahead and make a roll as well. And if you guys succeed, basically you're just going to give Gus shifts.
magic roll.
So that's mind?
Yep.
Or, okay.
Yes to mind or yes to magic roll?
Magic. Sorry. Yes. Yes to both.
Would this be considered deception?
If you want it to be, but be careful because you're trying. The whole point of this was to not necessarily deceive as much. I think. It was to follow the bounds.
distraction being the deception. Is
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
thinking.
yeah. No, I don't think so because this is literally this is that's for like you are specifically purposely lying to someone's face. I think.
Sure.
Yep. All right.
That's a 92. Yeah.
You can re-roll, but you don't have to. It's to give Gus shifts essentially. You're considering it. Jim's was a success. That was the 16 from you, Jim, right? So that's 5 that you got, Gus.
I'm going to hold off.
Yep. Okay. All right. So you have a 5 shift on these 3 rolls, Gus. We'll start with the first one, and we'll just take them as the narrative progresses here.
Okay. And these are mind rolls?
Yes.
Okay.
You've got your 5 shift, and then you also, I would say that you would normally have a shift for using your ghost in the hall ability, but you activated your once you're gone one. So we'll just do the 5 shift for now.
Sure.
Yep.
That is a 76.
Would you like to reroll?
I don't think so. I don't think I can spare the burn at the moment.
Okay.
Also, I did reach 4 burn, so I think that's a minor burn condition,
it
right?
is. Yes, it is. Yep.
All right, shall I roll that now?
Yep, go for it. It's you cannot seem to deadly premonition, of course, on this episode.
Yeah.
On this episode, Dan, I put that in there for deadly premonition reference. Oh, this is terrible though. Oh no. You move through the world with the unshakable
mind.
Yeah. Well, but you move through the world with the unshakable sense that something is about to go wrong, though you never know what or when. Minus 5% shift to soul rolls. That's horrific. I love it. So that kind of starts to overcome you as you realize you don't know where this equipment locker or room or whatever might be. What do you do?
I'm going to use my applied cognition. Once per scene, spend a burn to cancel a narrative complication or negative effect as a result of a failure.
Yes! Let's go!
So I'm going to enter my mind palace as I spend a burn. And I'm going to overcome that complication and figure out where the room is.
Absolutely. So what is it? Because I do think this is magical stuff happening here. So you can't find the room, and then you're using some sort of magic to help you find it now. What does that look like?
I think it's in this moment of panic as I'm like, I have no idea where I am, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do, and I back into the wall and realize that it's like a directory map, like you are here, and I go,
oh, perfect,
storage room B. Right there. And so I follow the map at that point.
Yeah. Interesting. Magic and perception. Okay, so now we'll do the second one. This is to see if you can get in the room and out, and like get the thing.
Okay. Shift 5.
Yep. You can also do your burn to invoke the thing so that you just don't have to roll. Right? Because that was your part of your ability. Yep.
Which is plant or remove one item without being seen.
Yep. You could just go in and grab it. And you don't even have to roll.
That's crazy. And do I make the decision before I choose to roll or not?
Yeah.
Out of fairness? Yeah. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to spend 3 burn for that.
Okay. And so does that put
Which
you
I think
at
is another minor
4?
burn condition, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think this one's a
that's
major
fine.
one, right? Because it puts
Is
you
it
at
major?
7. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
At
A major
7 or
burn
8?
condition.
It's at 7.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I'm at 8, so regardless.
Yep. So go ahead and make that roll for a double dip. Burn spend costs 1 extra. Oh, damn, dude.
Well,
okay.
I'm done spending burn for now, so that's fine.
So we say, okay.
So
but
we
again,
say.
this is magic that's taking over. So what does this look like? You use like visible magic to get in here or get out. And by visible, I just mean like maybe you go fucking invisible. What do you do? What does this look like?
Yeah. I think there's someone in the corridor, and they have that feeling of someone's in here with me, and then when they look up, I've just like vanished from sight. I've just like tucked myself like almost. I think to their perception it's impossible. To me it seems completely mundane the way that I do it, but like it's like I'm hiding behind something that doesn't have the dimensions to cover me, pretty much. Like I'm just like literally like spy movie, like pressing myself up against the wall for them to like walk past me. And I'm like, I can't believe that worked. But to them it was like this kind of shudder feeling, like cobwebs in the back of the neck. Like it felt like there was someone in there with me, because there was. As I slip into this room.
Okay. So then what this feels like, Gus, as you do this, because I don't think you maybe are actively invoking it, but it is happening, and you are aware that you're using some sort of magic here. As this scene takes place, this guy who's looking down the hall and you know you're about to be caught, this is going to feel like you grabbed a sheet and pulled it over yourself. Like when you're, you just like, you feel like you can actually feel like a layer that you're pulling on, that you managed to pull over yourself. And you just stand there for a second, like, surely he sees me. But he looks at you, through you, and then around in the hallway and walks away. But you're just standing there in the middle of the hallway. There's no reason why he shouldn't have been able to see you, but he didn't. And you definitely, you know this is magic, but I think you get a stronger sense that your magic is in perception. And maybe that kind of acknowledgement and realization, you might connect the dots that the monster is also. So maybe the monster is drawn to you specifically for this ability.
Revelations for later.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
I can't think about that right now.
I look for the thing that I pulled over myself, but I'm guessing it's nothing. I guess it's just like a shadow on the wall or something. Like there's just nothing there.
You can make a roll if you'd like. And
to identify what I covered myself with?
Yes, absolutely.
Sure, why not?
While
we're here.
Mind, absolutely. No shifts. 45. Mark's 35. So when you say I look around for what it is, it must have been a shadow, I guess. There's a distinct feeling that you get that it wasn't a shadow. There's something tangible, even though that doesn't make sense, that you managed to pull over yourself. Something specific.
Existential crises for later, for sure.
Absolutely. Okay, so you spent the burn. You go in. What does this look like? What do you see? What are you grabbing? Do you want to describe the camera?
It is... So this is probably like a camera that could be used in like a color TV like situation back in the day. It probably was at some point like a film studio camera, and these are like shoulder mounted units. So it's the kind of they're heavy, and they're usually then like connected to like an external power pack or to and then when they're stationary, they'd be linked into a I had the words for this before. I had the words for this, which was a U-matic. That's right. The U-matic was like a big sort of like console thing. So that itself was probably too big to take, but you could take the camera and like the power pack. And it's not lightweight. It's a somewhat bulky piece of technology.
Does it have a removable lens?
Yeah, you could. You probably could. Like, I imagine the lenses could be exchanged. Could be
it's like
interchangeable.
An SLR, so you might be able to just pop that lens off. But do you want to take the whole camera? Or as much of it as you can is what I'm wondering.
I'm questioning the logistics of taking the entire camera and like how noticeable that crime is versus like just a piece of it.
Yeah.
And I think that the lens itself is probably like the best metaphorical representation.
You would know as a photographer, the two most metaphorical things in here are either going to be the glass, the lens, or the mirror inside the SLR. There's like a little mirror.
But how do I get the mirror out?
You'd have to take the camera, I think, and then you'd have to take it apart.
I do think I'm just going to take
you've rolled
the
well
lens.
enough to take it. You can take it. You've rolled. You spent your burn.
I can just take the whole
you
thing.
You can take the whole thing. You spent your burn for it. You paid the cost.
Yes, okay. Well, I did pay a steep cost. It'd be a shame to waste this this whole camera rig. Yeah, okay. I'm going to assume it has some kind of like big black like duffel bag sort of situation that it can be like stowed into.
Yeah.
And do I see the tape? Because he mentioned looking at the tape.
Yeah. Oh, this one, let's roll, because your thing does say one item.
Yeah, sure. We'll
just roll and see. You can do a flat D100 if you want. I like rolling.
Sure.
See what you get.
Sure, a flat D100. Only because he mentioned it. I wouldn't have looked for it otherwise, but he was like, maybe you should look at this shit.
55. Right. That's doubles omens.
That's
you do find the tape.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
you find the tape.
Nothing to read into there. Awesome.
Yep.
Okay, great. I take this fairly heavy duty bag of equipment, various bits and pieces, and super normal tape, and I will now leave.
Yeah, and I think like as you walk out, you're just doing that thing of like that Jim was doing before. Like, I belong here. I've checked this equipment out. Of course, I wouldn't have it if I didn't check it out. And you're just walking down the hallway with full confidence. However, really quickly, back to Jim and Harry. How do you... Jim already succeeded this roll. So, Jim, how do you continue distracting them with $1?
So, I think at this point, as we're walking down the hall, we've certainly passed by like other people working in the office, and I subtly tie the end of the yarn to somebody's belt loop, and I'm like, Harry, let's go this way, and let them keep on going that way.
Yep, that's good. Yep. We don't want to be seen by that receptionist, though.
No. So we're going to
steer a loop. You want to try to loop all the way around back to the front?
Why does this?
Yeah, let's try to do that. Looks like he's going this way. So we're going to just split off from this guy who I've tied the $1 to his belt loop.
I can't believe it.
We just go back to the front.
Oh, I love it so much. Okay, and then you walk out, Gus. You've got the full thing, and you are we'll do final roll here for me, because you had 3 and you skipped the second one. So make this last roll to see if you guys meet up and get out without getting noticed. And this is on you.
Okay.
Yeah, this is your roll.
No shifts.
Yep. Oh, no. You can have a shift because you rolled for... you activated people aren't going to remember me when I'm gone, when I've left.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So this is it.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
I can't believe this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, that was a 1. We got 100 and a 1. Okay, so not only are you going to succeed at this and they're not going to remember you, but it has to be magical. Like there's a magic. You activate some sort of magic. I think it's... Can I say... I know you were like existential crisis later, but this seems so perfectly tied into the fact that you realize your magic is in perception. So you can just make it that you weren't perceived. The 3 of you. At all.
On the way out.
Yeah. Well, they're not going to fucking remember you at all. They're not going to remember this at all. It won't be on any of the tapes. Nothing. You rolled a 1, dude. You get it all. You guys are just... So what magic is it that Gus has that does that?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like that 10-minute time limit that Harry was like, you've got 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like somehow that 10 minutes is like, it's like everyone is like suddenly coming out of like deja vu. Like, whoa, was I doing something? I was doing something and I cannot remember what it is. It's like it's almost like the concept of looping the footage of the entire, the entire building almost.
Yeah.
And they're back at the start of the loop as if it was the moment before we walked in the doors.
Oh my God.
Does that work?
Yes, I will. But that's you're asking for a little bit of shifting time travel. You want to time travel?
That's I think it's perceptual.
Yeah.
It was more so
Okay,
what I was
yep,
thinking. Was
yep.
like it's more like their memories have just like looped.
They
like,
lost. They
skipped
lost 10 minutes.
They lost 10 minutes of memory. So
accept.
it's like the people. It's like someone like, whoa, I'm at the copier, or like,
Yeah.
like
They
I was
hyper-focus
looking for
and
some-
Yes.
went on
Yep.
looking for
autopilot.
someone. Where did this dollar come from?
Yeah, and then they do it all over again. Yeah, okay. I accept that. So write this down in your notes as potentially this is a spell you can unlock later to just wipe 10 minutes from somebody. That's crazy.
By looping by
Yeah.
the ritual of looping
Feedback loop.
like CCTV footage
Yeah.
is sort of how I was picturing it. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Okay, so you run into them and then go ahead and describe that part as you guys get out. And at some point, Gus, you are going to do some visible magic that they will witness as you are essentially erasing the perception for the last 10 minutes for everyone in this office.
Yeah, I think I instinctively, like as we've left the station, and I think I fall into lockstep with Jim and Harry, and I don't think you guys noticed that I'm there for a split second. I think it's more like you feel like me sort of like I put a hand on Harry's shoulder and like move through like, okay, let's go. And it's like, it's like I really did just like pop out of thin air in this moment.
Yeah.
Like suddenly
Did it again. All right. Yeah, let's get out of here. Good.
Okay.
And then I think I instinctively pull this next part. I think I understand the concept of erasing my presence. So that one I did a bit more consciously last time with the creature when I was trying to leave it behind. I think in this case I take out a Polaroid image from one of my many pockets. I think this is an image of myself, and I snap it and it goes completely blank. And I'm gonna discard that blank Polaroid on the ground and be like, I think that covers it. I think we're good.
Okay.
Heist successful.
Good job.
I feel terrible. I feel atrocious.
Well, you weren't the one that caused a traffic jam with $1. So are we bringing them back to the office with us as we're like stepping outside? Are we actually?
I think we have to. We did say we would.
Yeah, they also decided to call in on us.
Did that ever
After
come to
wanting-
fruition? Because
We should go.
I mean,
All
yeah,
right.
I'm definitely gonna keep walking.
Yeah, you guys are
Away
walking
from it.
away. You're in the clear as far as the police station is concerned because of Gus's magic. So sorry.
Because yeah, they were like, I want things, but by the way, I'm also going to hinder you directly. I'm not terribly keen on that personally. I'll leave it up to y'all.
I think it kind of weirdly worked with the energy that we were putting out there, to be honest.
Yeah,
I
he
think he
didn't
was
like-
just kind of feeding back what we gave him, to be honest.
Maybe. I don't think he liked me none.
We did say we'd include him, and I'm worried that if we don't, that's gonna mess things up.
Yeah, because the truth and the whatnot and above board. So yeah, sure. Yeah.
we gotta do
Oh.
What do you think? We should ask Akachi. What's Akachi's opinion?
I mean, at this
we
point,
can radio with the men. What do they think?
yeah. I mean, it's gonna be. We got to bring him anyway, but definitely ask Akaji. We'll let them know. I mean, we still let them know it's successful. What am I doing?
Hey, Akachi.
Oh, you're not dead. Okay. Yeah. What's up?
That's correct. Yeah, we have not died. Appreciate the concern. Yeah, we got it.
Okay, that's great news. Yeah, just find the door and come back.
Yeah, we have to bring the detective with us because some promises were made. So we're gonna have a normie in there with us.
Okay. We have to do this?
If we're sticking to the truth and that metaphor, then yes.
Sure.
Not my thoughts, but it's what we gotta do, I guess. They've been directly informed of some of the weird that is going on to keep this going So again, the normie that is like what, half awake, like to the ideas. I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
At least they ain't
Sure.
drunk.
We don't know that. You just met this guy. Yeah, just...
That's. They don't have a trunk. Well, they may have a trunk full of random bullshit.
Yeah, like I said, you just met this guy. Just be back soon and alive, preferably.
Yep, we'll see you shortly. Over. Out.
Okay. Yep. All right. Well, let's get the detective and get back to the office so that we can do some more stupid shit.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are approaching the pie hole, I assume, to try to get this back. Yeah? Okay. It's still as shitty as when you left. But he is still there at the front, although he has a notebook out now and he seems to be taking notes or working on something. He doesn't notice you, Gus, as you kind of come in with this camera. He doesn't seem to notice you, Jim, or you either, Harry.
Yep. Detective.
Hello?
Oh, you're back already.
Yeah. You wanna?
How'd you do? Oh, I see. You got it. Did you get the tape?
Yeah. You mentioned it, so I thought I'd grab it.
Yep. Did you get caught?
No, the opposite. Super not caught.
Yeah, I see that. Well, congratulations. I guess we gotta go catch a killer.
That is accurate.
Let me just
Do
pay
you
my
want to
bill.
come now, or shall we get you when we're ready to proceed?
No, I'm not letting you out of sight with that thing now. I'm afraid.
Interesting choice of words. Yeah, okay. We can.
Why is that interesting choice of words? And I'm putting
Interesting choice of words.
money down on the counter. Okay.
Yeah.
Lead the way,
Well, we
boys.
saw your
Where are we
office.
going?
Now you can tour ours.
This is my
All right.
office. Funny.
Well, I guess, there's a door around here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, right this way.
Yeah.
I'm
I'll
going to
go.
walk right into the back of, I think it's one of the, let's see, the janitor's closet. I'm going to open that up and just be like, yeah, right through here.
Holy shit.
Hi.
Yeah, well, come on in. Don't, let the heat out.
Akachi. This is,
Detective Stephen Langden.
Detective Stephen Lang. Yeah, Langden.
Hi, detective. I guess you're going to be helping us with this whole situation.
Mouth totally agape. But I also think I reached forward, shut the door, and open it again. I do that thing where I'm like, is this real? And then I'm looking up at the sign like, this is supposed to be. Is this supposed to be a
Yeah, it's
bathroom?
bigger on the inside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're not based out of the pie hole.
Or Cincinnati,
or anywhere. Any door that we open could lead to this office.
Oh, that's just